trouble say when they find us together? It's wonder what the people say when they know we're in love. Wonder what the trouble say. Hey, 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 hey. You pass them on the street, yes, greet you with a smile. Hey, as broad as the Nile, boy, and they'll say all kinds of goody goody to you, yes. They'll linger for a while. Oh, they're in your mind. You wanna go, you wanna stay. It seems that you can never ever make your mind about it. Well, but if you know that love is deep within, why should you worry what the folks will say when they see me with you? Worry what the crowd will say when they find us together.
Just about 5 minutes after the 6 o'clock hour, it's time for a first check of the news here on Gomoseley Radio.
With the first check of the news today, I am Alana Bose. Good morning. The Prime Minister's office is assuring that the fuel shortage that gripped several gas stations yesterday will be alleviated as a number of shipments arrived late yesterday and early this morning. Some fuel stations were forced to shut down operations as their pumps ran dry yesterday, while others limited the amount of fuel that one customer could purchase. Delayed shipments were blamed for the shortage. President Irfan Ali met with importers yesterday and received assurances that the shipments were on their way. Late yesterday, the Prime Minister's office issued a statement indicating that some shipments had already arrived while others are expected today. The shortage left many motorists panicking, with some of them being spotted loading up extra bottles of fuel. Members of the Ghana Defense Force GDF Special Forces successfully reached the crash site of the Air Services Limited Cessna 208 aircraft yesterday. At the crash site, the team recovered the body of the pilot, Nicaraguan national Captain Ryder Castillo. It took the team more than 2 days to get to the crash site on foot, since the terrain did not allow for them to be lowered directly into the area. The single-engine aircraft was reported missing on Friday morning after all contact was lost during a flight from Mahdia to Mbaimadai. A search operation was launched and the crashed aircraft was spotted in the dense jungle terrain on the side of a mountain. The rescue operation was launched, but the terrain made it difficult for the rescue team to get into the site directly. The Guyana Civil Aviation Authority is leading the investigations into the tragic incident. It is suspected that the weather in the area at the time might have contributed to the crash. An aviation source familiar with the investigation explained that from appearances, the pilot may have attempted to change course after realizing he was heading into the side of a mountain, but he failed to do so in time. 26-year-old Berbice resident Sarah Elizabeth Shiv-Prasad was charged yesterday for the murder of her 7-year-old daughter, who was strangled to death last week. The woman was immediately remanded to prison after her appearance at the New Amsterdam Magistrates Court. The prosecution's case is that on Sunday, April 5, 2025, the woman manually strangled her young daughter to death moments after posting a photograph on social media indicating that it would have been the last photograph with her and her 2 children. Shiv-Prasad walked with a limp as a result of injuries she inflicted on herself. The young child was laid to rest last Friday in her hometown of Firish. Family members are still in disbelief over what took place. The woman reportedly became angry after her reputed husband left their home for several days following an argument between them. The man said on Sunday the woman sent him a message that he had 15 minutes to return to the home. By the time he made it to the house, it was too late. The woman's mother and another relative broke into the house and found the woman unconscious next to the young daughter and young son. It is suspected that she also tried to kill the baby boy. The husband told investigators that whenever he and his wife had difficulties, she would try to use the children against him, but he never believed it would have reached a stage when she would take the life of their own daughter. And finally, international news at this time. A U.S. judge has dismissed a case against the publisher of the Wall Street Journal over a story about ties the U.S. president had to convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Trump sued the American newspaper and its owners, including Rupert Murdoch, in a Florida federal court last summer, asking for at least $10 billion in damages. The president claimed the newspaper defamed him in a July 17 report that said Trump's name was in a birthday book given to Epstein in 2003. In that message, the journal reported Trump included a drawing of a woman's body. Trump's lawyer told the BBC that the president will refile the powerhouse suit. U.S. District Judge Darren Gales said Trump came nowhere close to showing the WSJ acted with actual malice against him, which is the threshold for defamation cases in the U.S. The case was dismissed without prejudice, though Trump will be allowed to file a new amended lawsuit. He has until April 27 to do so. And that's the news of the moment. For a check of the day's news all day, visit newssourcegi.com.
Always on with the sound of now.
This is Gomoseley Radio.
Guyana, up your cash! Over 100 winners! More than $2.5 million in cash and prizes up for grabs. Win cash every week. Plus a chance to up your cash to $500,000. And that's not all. Win back your grocery bill up to $20,000 cash every week. Just grab any Buster Turbo Energy Drink, Fruitopia, Oasis Flavored Water, Fruita, or Viva Sparkling Flavored Water. Look for the code starting with BB, then visit at Buster Guyana on Facebook or Instagram for details. Up your cash today!
Kickstart your day or get a pick-me-up with coffee and pastries from Scoops at Royal Castle on Water Street downstairs Brassonics, the St. John Road at their Diamond Food Court outlet. From 7:30 a.m. Monday to Friday, choose from cappuccino, French vanilla, salted caramel, mocha, and hazelnut coffee. And get your fill of spicy beef patties, chicken patties, pepperoni pie, beef pie, and chicken curry pie. Coffee and pastry combos are $800 and $1,200. Any pastry is $460. Where else will you get a tasty deal like this? Only at Scoops at Royal Castle Water Street, the St. John Road, and Diamond Food Court.
Think you've got quick hands? This Easter, Optic Neon is putting you to the test with our Easter egg grab. From March 30th to April 12th, you've got 20 seconds to grab as many eggs as you can. And every egg holds a discount. Stack them up, add them together, and you can score up to 30% off your purchase. It's fast, it's fun, and yes, the savings are that good. So come ready, steady, and grab. We'd love to see you at Neon. Conditions apply.
Win a $1.5 million Quartz shopping spree. Get your chance to win when you shop with Quartz Ready Finance. $59,999 and over. Shop new arrivals on furniture, TVs, large appliances, and so much more, plus free gifts on select purchases. Shop now, pay later. Get huge savings this season. Only at Quartz, bringing value home. Promotion runs from March 30th to May 2nd, 2026. Conditions apply.
I'm the first geoscientist in my family. I know that's right.
Not to show off, but this Puerto Rican girl is the first wells engineer in my family.
And me? Well, I'm also the first geoscientist in my family.
Build Her celebrates Luana, Omika, and Melanie, who started as interns and are now building careers at ExxonMobil Guyana. Careers don't start at the top, they're built. Build Her, from interns to industry.
Visit ExxonMobil Guyana on social media to learn more.
Choose the mortgage that is right for you at Citizens Bank. We're offering interest rates starting as low as 3.5%. You have the land? Good. We will finance your construction up to 100%, and qualified borrowers may have up to 35 years to repay. Already have a mortgage? Switch to Citizens Bank today and save big. No long talk, no processing fees, just fast approvals and big home insurance premium discounts. Don't take just any mortgage, choose the winner.
Choose the right mortgage with Citizens Bank. Learn more at citizensbankgy.com or your branch. Terms and conditions apply. Citizens Bank, it's where you belong.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Rewind. The ultimate old school experience is coming your way on Friday, April 17th, 2026. Get ready to take it all the way back. Rock Nation Entertainment presents a night of pure retro vibes at Retrieve Hardcore.
Gates open from 8 p.m. sharp.
Featuring live out of Jamaica, Tony Mataron, alongside a powerhouse DJ lineup: DJ Dental, Father Moi, DJ Fearless, DJ Waterdog, DJ Boombread, plus Bobby Kush and Selector Jerome. Old school hits, classic vibes, non-stop energy all night long. Grab your tickets now from Broad Money Auto Spears, that Storm Building, extra online shopping on Celebrity Avenue, Soon Taxi service through Pinhead Corner, and Golden Taste Seafood and Bar at Fort Corner. And in Georgetown, Modern Jewelry on Hatfield Street.
Also enjoy VIP experience for just $10,000 and get free secure parking and bottle service.
Remember, early bird tickets cost $3,000
and you pay more at the gate.
Rewind, the ultimate old school experience. Don't you miss it.
Music just turns me on.
Linden is moving forward. This April, the Linden Chamber of Industry, Commerce and Development presents a week of pure innovation. It kicks off with the Linden Business Forum on the 22nd of April and 23rd at the Watuka Complex. Join us as we unlock sustainable development opportunities and transform business beyond boundaries. Calling all young visionaries. Are you 21 or under? Pitch your idea at the forum for the 2026 Youth Innovation Award. You could win a grant of up to $1 million and get free exposure to the oil, gas, and emerging industries. Then, from the 24th of April to the 26th, head over to the Retrieve Ground for the Linden Town Weeks Business Expo. Showcase your products, find solutions, invest, inspire. For more information, contact 444-2901 or 6019964. Sponsored by the Government of Guyana, UMAMI, IDB, and Banks DIH.
Wake up! Rise and shine. It's a new day on Go Moseley Radio.
Minutes after the 6 o'clock hour, coming up at 6:30 this morning, and we've got that weather watch for you. Beautiful weather on the outside in the morning time, though. And then just after that, about 6:45, we're going to look at your health this morning.
And we're continuing, taking care of our, our energy levels. And we're going to tell you, I know the morning routine might seem pretty packed. And, you might be stretched thin when it comes to finding some extra time. But we're going to find some ways for you to boost your energy in the morning before you get out and before you get into work.
That's good information.
Absolutely.
7 o'clock is the second check of the news. And after 7 this morning, the phone lines will be opened up to begin that question of the day. And then later on this morning, we're going to get a third check of the news at 8. And then after 8 o'clock, Attorney Glassford will be joining us live in studio with an important topic this morning. What do they call it? Common law? Live home?
Live home.
Yeah, you definitely want to tune in to hear about that.
The legal ramifications.
Yeah, of living home. So tune into that this morning right here in the program, because he's going to explain a whole lot of stuff to us. He says it's an issue that a lot of folks have been paying attention to, and some persons don't realize some of the legal ramifications of that this morning. So you definitely want to tune into that just after 8 o'clock. And if you know anyone who's in a common law relationship, tell them to tune into, a couple of people.
I'm going to send a message right now. Broadcast.
Send it out to all the group. Send it to the group chat. Tell them after 8 o'clock we have an appointment with the attorney this morning. And good vibes will get us straight to that 9 o'clock hour right here on Go Moseley Radio. This is New Day.
Time and time again. been going fine. And I proudly to the world, yeah, she's mine, one and only. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my lady. Oh no, no, she's mine, one and only. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't gonna leave my lady. 'Cause she's truly mine, and most of what she does makes me feel so good inside. You're the Lord inside, and I said, oh, she's the right one for me. He made no mistake, and I say this with no apology. Gramps, won't you sing about your lady?
She's still loving me, yeah, through all my trials and days. Yeah. For I played around, still yet she held it down. Yeah, she's still loving me, even though I made her cry. Oh, caused her many sleepless nights. Oh, and I had to make it right.
I know just how to whisper, and I know just how to cry. I know just where to find the answers, and I know just how to lie. I know just how to fake it, and I know just how to scheme. I know just when to face the truth, and then I know just when to dream. And I know just where to touch you, and I know just what to prove. I know when to pull you closer, and I know when to let you loose. And I know the night is fading, and I know the time gonna fly. And I never gonna tell you everything I gotta tell you, and I know I gotta give it a try. And I know the road to reach it.
This is Go Moseley Radio, the sound of now.
I know all the rules, and I know how to break, and then I only know the name of the game. But I don't know how to leave you, and I never let you fall. And I don't know how you do it. Making love out of nothing at all. Out of nothing. Out of nothing at all. Out of nothing. Out of nothing at all. Out of nothing. Every time I see you, wanna raise up the sun. I'm spinning through the waves in your head. And every star in the sky, I'm taking into your eyes like a spotlight. Do you no matter how hard I try, you keep pushing me aside.
waiting a lifetime to meet. She vibes, cut me right down to size. Soon she'll be sharing the comfort of my sheet, but it's not official yet. Gonna let you know soon as I can. It's not official yet. Gonna let you know soon as I can. Humble is not the word, it's more one of a kind. Rarest in my time, and the treasure that the very few men find. You're the missing link.
This is Go Moseley Radio, the sound of now.
Slowly sharing the comfort of my sheet, but it's not official yet. Gonna let you know soon as I can. It's not official yet. Gonna let you know soon as I can.
I can read your mind, and I know your story. I can see what you're going through. Yeah, it's an uphill climb, and I'm feeling sorry, but I know it will come to you. Yeah, don't surrender. You can win in this thing called love. When you want it most, there's no easy way out. When you're ready to go and your heart's left in doubt, don't give up on your love. Love comes through those who believe it, and that's the way. That's the way it is. Oh yeah, when you question me for the simple answer,
I guess now it's time for me to give up. I think it's time. Got a picture of you beside me. Got your lipstick marks along a couple cups. Oh yeah. Ooh, baby. Got a fist of your emotion. Got a handshot of dreams. Gotta leave it on behind now. And whatever I said, whatever I did, I didn't mean it. I just want you back for good.
This is Go Moseley Radio, the sound of now.
And whenever I'm gone, just send me the song, I'll sing it. You'll be right up on the search. See, I want you back for good. I'm well, but I'm blind. I think that I can stop it.
Smile for me, for a little while for me. Now that you're here with me, make my day brighter. Walk for me and do the baby talk for me. Make it all of my night.
Tired of taking the blame, might as well play the game. Oh, sometimes it can be so unfair. I'm a longing to see you. I wanna know how you've been doing over yonder. I'm gonna catch this flight, and when I reach my destination, I hope you'll be smiling. Longing to see me. I thought you'd drop me a line just to say hello, my dear. I'm doing fine. Doesn't matter anyway now, 'cause my love
This
for
is
you
Go
will
Moseley
never
Radio, the sound of now.
Tell me what you're doing right now, 'cause when everybody gonna put the blame on me for loving you, for loving you. When everybody gonna put the blame on me. Oh,
This is Go Moseley Radio, the sound of now.
day is sounding good with Gomoseley Radio.
30 minutes after 6 o'clock in the morning time, let us tell you right now what your weather's looking like for today, Tuesday, April 14. Today, cloudy skies with occasional showers and isolated thunder showers can be expected over southern regions 6 and 9. Elsewhere, they're talking about us on the coastline. Mostly sunny skies are expected in those areas. Expecting the rainfall will range from 5 to about 20 millimeters. And of course, elsewhere, not expecting any rainfall. Temperatures should reach about 28 to 33 degrees Celsius out here on the coastline, and those inland areas should be feeling it at about 29 to 34 degrees Celsius. That's your weather forecast for today. It comes your way with the compliments and the best wishes of the Hydromet Service out of the Ministry of Agriculture.
Your day is sounding good with Gomoseley Radio.
And even though I try to tell you that I love you from the bottom of my heart, you have no place for me. It's all vanity. You fell for one of them sweet lies, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe. When the heart's not hearing what the brain is saying, and you're weak in the knees. Another sweet lie, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe. When the heart's in doubt, you got to stay out. Now the wine and the roses stopped running around some time ago, but you won't admit that's so. You pretend. I know it's hard to look your best. Oh God, another big wheel coming. I see big wheel coming. Oh God, now Jack is the mechanic, he comes around every Monday. Oh, Tuesday and Wednesday, every day of the week. And even though I try to tell you that I love you from the bottom of my heart, you had no place for me. It's all vanity. Now you fell for one of them sweet lies, the kind you doubt still you wanna believe. When the heart's not hearing what the brain is saying, and you're weak in the knees. Another sweet lie, when the heart's in doubt, you got to stay out. Now the wine and the roses stopped running around some time ago, but you won't admit that's so. You pretend. I know it's hard to look your best, wearing the same old shabby dress, so you stay at home, waiting by the phone for another of them sweet lies. Still you wanna believe now. When the heart's not hearing what the brain is saying, and you're weak in the knees. Another sweet line, the kind you doubt, still you wanna believe now. When the heart's in doubt, you should know to stay out of it. What we have is something special. I'll give my all and all. My love is unconditional. Good things come to those who wait. I know your love was worth the wait. My life is complete. Now I found you. No need to search no more. I found what I'm looking for. We've got the real thing, baby. In you I have no doubts. This is what it's all about. We've got the real thing, baby.
Along with the Grand Prince of Reggae. You make me feel, yeah. You're not cry, yeah. You roof over your head, yeah. Yes, you know we gon' send that. If you came and said, none of criticism.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
Lift up your finger, make us send another request to Brenda. Pull up me selector, beg you. Hold the trigger, make us send another request to Brenda. No, girls there but when a special request that means she is the nicest and best. Respect article bonafide, seal down woman your respect and clean to the ground.
Now Brenda sweet, Brenda nice, she is a part of my life. This little girl says she a take a life. Brenda good, Brenda dance, she a heavyweight. This little girl, you can underrate the ball, Brenda. You know she dip on me mind. This little girl, she's one of a candy ball, Brenda. You know she dip on me mind. This little girl, she's the design.
Brenda, she's one of a kind. She always is wasting my mind. Brenda, she's one of a kind. Like the sun, this girl always a shine.
Watch this.
Ain't no use pretending you don't feel the way I do.
Check it.
With this message that your body's sending, I can tell you want it too. What do you wanna hide the way you feel inside? You
have the remedy for the brain, me have the agony for the body to make you total like a train. Remedy for the heart, me have the remedy for the. Me have the agony for the body to make you total like a train. Extreme love that you cannot complain. I'm the only man you don't stop call me name. I'm like the blood circulating by pain. It kills somebody you just alone.
Doesn't really matter too much to me. She was too goddamn old for me. But all that really matters is that you're my girlfriend. And baby, that's all that matters to me. Oh babe, let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice. Let me love you down. It's gonna be so nice.
Every day I love her just a little bit more, little bit more, little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit more, and she loves me the same. Yes, she loves me the same. 'Cause my love, it's her love, and her love is my love. Yes, she give me loving at the right time, daytime, nighttime. Yes, she give me loving at the right time. Every day I love her just a little bit more, little bit more, just a little bit more. Every day I love her just a little bit.
Woman, me a dream about you all the time. You know, say that you ever eat up and I mind. Woman, you a dream about me all the time. That's why you keep on calling on the telephone like she just dip on me mind, dip on me mind, dip on me, dip on me, dip on me, dip on me mind, on me mind, on me mind.
Where do you live uptown? Or you living at the ghetto? You know, say Lady G respect people every time.
Sounding good all day on Gomoseley Radio.
No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me enough respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me enough respect. No care me name, no spread no rumor, show me enough respect. No to me living at the ghetto, show me enough respect. Because this is a fact, me have to confess to all of the woman man for due respect. Not to be dressed up in the latest that I will love fanciness. When we come out on the street, the man them say we look fresh. And every jack man at them we impress. Sometimes them get right and start this stress, but if it's the courtesy, them a broke out, then they get them no seriously, and with them start get upset.
Rumors them spreading, claim that I sense in me planting, but I'm already done in the juggling. I feel rumors of war. Please, Mr. Akusa, let go me hand.
Sounding good all day on Gomoseley Radio.
This is Gomoseley Radio.
Visit GoMoseleyRadio.com and click it on.
Claim that I sense in me planting, but I'm already done in the juggling. I feel rumors of war. Rumors of war.
Hey baby, I keep it away. I've been so lonely. I cry all night. Oh, why do I seem to be caught up inside our dream all my life? It's always been my shadow in me. Well, but over my shoulder there's always a voice somewhere saying I never should try to set my heart free. I wish that love would come and take me in her arms and show me what I've never known. If I could hold someone in words like right from wrong, just fade away like yesterday. Lonely won't leave me alone. Lonely won't leave me alone. Why, tell me why? Lonely won't let me fall in love.
Baby, you and I can be more than friends, just like child's play too. I'll stick with you to the end. Baby, you and I can be more than friends, just like child's play too. I'll stick with you to the end.
You are now in the mix with Selector Kush.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
Yeah, man.
just about that time for your health watch here on Go Moseley Radio.
And we're going to jump straight into it. Today, we're focusing on something powerful, how you start your morning. Your morning routine sets the tone for your entire day. Mornings feel rushed or chaotic, and it often carries into your energy levels and mindset. The good news is you don't need a long routine. You just need a few intentional habits. Start with hydration. After hours of sleep, your body needs some water. So try gentle movement. Even stretching or a short walk can wake up your system. Give yourself a moment of quiet before diving into your phone or responding to those messages that you might have missed. And of course, if possible, include a balanced breakfast to fuel your body. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. A calm, structured start helps your body feel more stable and energized. For your new day, consider one small habit you can add to your morning. That's your health for today, because every new day deserves a strong and steady start. It is 6 hours of 47. You're listening to us here on New Day. This is Go Moseley Radio, and of course, that was your health.
Join Go Moseley Entertainment on Thursday, the 30th of April at the Retrieve Hard Court for Big Woman Still Got Your Things, the official Linden Town Week Big People Party. For the first time in Linden, the Queen of Soca, Alison Hines.
Cause we was born with it, born with it. West Indian girls was born with it. Want to walk up the big bam bam, stick it, drop it, and trim.
Plus 3 one-man bands and the one-woman band. Advance tickets are $5,000. Get your tickets at World Access Top-Up Shop on Republic Avenue, Mackenzie, Barnes Taxi in Mackenzie, Shemaine's Bar in the Mackenzie Market, R&T Clothing World in the Mackenzie Market, Shabba Hardware at 1 Mile Wisma, and Go Moseley Radio on Church Street in Georgetown. The Linden Town Week Big People Party 2026 with Alison Hines. Thursday, April 30th at the Retrieve Hard Court in Linden. Compliments of Banks Beer, XM Rums, GT Beer, drink responsibly. One Communications, Church's Chicken, Sheriff Security, 592 Tees, Star Party Rentals, Fireside Grill, and Go Moseley Radio.
Super 6 is the jackpot game with the biggest cash payout, and it's very simple and easy to play. With increased chances of winning, just pick any 6 numbers from 1 to 28, or buy a quick pick and you can be a jackpot winner. Get 6 numbers and you can win the jackpot. Match 5 numbers plus the bonus ball and be a winner. You're still a winner if you match 5 numbers, 4 numbers, or even 3 numbers plus the bonus ball. Get a free ticket if you match the letter. Drawing twice per week. You never want to miss your chance at being a jackpot winner. So remember, a ticket a day can make you rich today.
Let the rhythm inspire you at the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival 2026. Pure Jazz. Tuesday, May 5th, Grammy-winning Esperanza Spalding. Then on Thursday, May 7th, Branford Marcellus Quartet. May 6th, Kingdom Night. Gospel powerhouse Ty Trebet. Ada AE. Then feel the rhythm at Caribbean Fusion. Friday, May 8th, featuring the original Wailers with Al Anderson. Skip Marley, Cast the Band. Emran Nerdy, Dexter Daps. World Beats, Saturday, May 9th, Afrobeat sensation Thames. Princess Lover, X-Man, Lou City, October 4, and Ella May. The Ultimate Celebration, Sunday, May 10th, featuring the legendary Billy Ocean. Beverly Knight, Mervyn Wilkinson, R&B icons Brandy and Monica. Online tickets available at stluciajazzandartsfestival.com.
Right now in Guyana, the future is being built and it starts in the classroom. ExxonMobil Guyana is investing $100 million over the next 10 years to expand STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, giving more young Guyanese the tools to succeed in a rapidly growing economy. With the establishment of the first National STEM Center at the University of Guyana, the $100 million initiative is expected to enhance the nation's education system. The impact is clear. modern classrooms, empowered educators, and a generation of problem solvers ready to lead Guyana forward. Since oil production started offshore, oil and gas companies have been investing in the long-term development of Guyana. To learn more about how the energy sector is helping build Guyana's future, visit www.oilnow.gy for updates.
Extra ginger ale, oh yeah. Cool it down, cool it right. Feel the zing. Take the flight.
Less sugar, more spice. A sip so crisp, so nice. Pure refreshment in your hand. Extra vibes across the land. Extra ginger ale, oh yeah. Take the taste extra far. The flavor hits just right. Extra ginger ale, good taste, so nice. Yeah. Hey. Zesty bubbles, golden glow. Feel the rhythm, let it flow. Sip it slow or take it fast. Extra ginger ale's a blast. Extra ginger ale, oh yeah. Take the taste extra far. The flavor it's just right.
Less sugar, more ginger. Extra ginger ale.
Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we're the pizza king. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes you wanna say, hey, nobody do it like we do. Every single bite and you can taste the flavor coming through. Every day is fresh ingredients. Guyana, we wanna show you how much we love you. Feel the love, Mario. Pizza just the way you like it. You already know we're the pizza king. One bite into flavor and thin crust makes.
The sun is out.
The sun is risen.
And the new day is feeling good.
Just about 7 minutes before the matching hour. Of course, you're locked in here to Gomoseley Radio. Wishing you all a very, very good morning. And of course, we thank you for waking up with us once again. If you're celebrating a birthday today, we want to wish you all the best. And here's hoping you have a terrific day today. Let me say good morning and a very happy birthday to bus driver Dion Peters. He's getting early morning greetings from his family members and his passengers who travel with him on a daily basis. They're wishing you all the best on your birthday today, Dion Peters. Hope you'll be having a good day today. And good morning to Auntie Joni Monkhouse, always locked in and enjoying the vibes here on Gomoseley Radio. Thanks for waking up early with Gomoseley Radio and your day. Those lines outside those gas stations still out there this morning. I know.
Yeah, it's crazy times seeing what's going on out there. And, you know, persons filling up gasoline in
water bottles
in regular water bottles. I saw a clip from a video yesterday of someone who did just that. They were filling up an alternative bottle, not an authorized gas container or a proper gas container. And the bottle had holes.
Yeah.
And so gas was leaking out all over in the gas station, and that's an incredibly dangerous situation. You also want to be mindful of that. There's also a notice going around that, you know, if you got to be careful how you're storing these things.
Yeah, you got to be careful of that too.
There's a reason that, you know, you shouldn't be storing gas anyhow, especially in those containers as well. So be mindful of that, and they're going to look real if you know, everything regularizes by today. On my way to work just like you, I saw, you know, lines at the Rubis gas station on Vicinjon Road, lines at the Mobile gas station as well. Both those stations, filling stations.
Mobile gas station, or as we know, the Sol, but now Mobile, they got their shipments in last night.
Right.
And they were expecting another shipment today.
So
they should
hopefully
be
it
okay.
regularizes by the end of the day, but that's a crazy situation. I feel also fear mongering was a big part of it. You know, persons sending around those messages, and of course there were the opportunists who jumped on to put up those fake notices from agencies. GPL having to step in and deal with that as well yesterday.
And I'm surprised the fuel companies did not say much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the fuel companies, and you know, at least one of those stations, Mobile, they were dealing with a shortage since last week, and they knew it was coming. And to me, they should have issued a statement saying, "Listen, this is a situation. We're going to try to get this sorted out. We're expecting so date. Until then, bop."
Right.
You know, they said absolutely nothing. They were silent. You saw the president's office issuing a statement when he met with some of those suppliers and importers, but you ain't see no gas station or gas company saying anything at all. And that's simply not good enough. And I'm hoping they all have PR units that should have been briefing people. You know, so they could have dealt with that completely differently.
Because when
I think that contributed to all the problems.
When the promotions are coming out, you hear about the promotions. So we need to hear about the other things as well too.
Yeah, they should have taken the lead by simply saying, you know, I remember Saturday morning I was in Georgetown and I saw the Blessingen Road stall or Mobile. They were closed. Well, not closed, but they had the barriers, only diesel they were selling. So since then, they must have known something, and other stations too. So my thing is just put out the press statement. This is what's happening. We're expecting our shipments on Tuesday and Wednesday. Another thing it proved to a lot of guys driving around with the car watching full in the face.
The reserve light is a regular occurrence on that dashboard.
I could make it.
I know my car. I saw lots of people saying that yesterday. They're not worried because they know their car.
I don't take the chance.
Yeah, I don't either.
Years ago, I think that Rico Wolford, when I worked at Capital News, had mentioned always have a little top up in your gas in case something happens in the night and you got to jump out and go cover a story late at night when the gas stations are closed.
Right.
You always have enough fuel to get you to and from your destination. So because of that, I've always, so halfway I just go back to the gas station, throw a little.
Yeah,
I like hearing the click.
Up. Yes, fill it up.
3,000 or 4,000.
Click.
Or your whisper. You ever see the whispering?
No, but I have seen the display after someone has driven off. And guess what? I'm always like, listen, I'm not going to lie. I just laugh at them. Because how you driving a big fancy car and when I drive up behind you at the pump, 1,000, 1,500,
1,200.
And yes, I've seen like some really odd numbers, which basically tells me you scrape up all the fine change in your car. You know, like you talk fine change.
You gonna make it.
And you just count it off. You say, yeah, give me 1,360.
I remember one time years ago taking a car to go to the airport, and the guy picked me up and the taxi, and pulling in the gas station, and throwing in 1,500. I said, "There's enough
to take us to the airport."
I said, "There's enough." He said, "Bye. This is gonna carry me. Once I drop you off, I good. Better have money and no gas than gas and no money."
Okay.
But folks, just be careful out there today.
And mind the lines.
Watch out for those lines.
Mind the lines.
This is Gomoseley Radio.
Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
So you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest.
Let the
The
rhythm
online
and Arts Festival 2026, Pure Jazz. Tuesday, May 5th, Grammy-winning Esperanza Spalding. Then on Thursday, May 7th, Branford Marcellus Quartet. May 6th, Kingdom Night, Gospel Powerhouse Ty Trebet. Ada AE. Then feel the rhythm at Caribbean Fusion. Friday, May 8th, featuring the original Wailers with Al Anderson. Skip Marley, Cass the Band. Emran Nerdy, Dexter Daps. World Beats, Saturday, May
In one
9th.
room, someone is playing a game. Focus, fully locked in. In another, a movie is playing while dinner is being sorted. One episode finishes and the next one starts. Down the hall, someone is on their phone, scrolling, posting, sharing what they're doing. And somewhere else, messages are being answered. A bit of work gets finished before the night ends. This is what days and evenings look like at home now. Everything happening at the same time. Fiber that fits your life. Make your move with one.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest from newssourcegY.com. Compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. Now here's what we're tracking this morning. The government is assuring that the fuel shortage that gripped several gas stations yesterday should be alleviated as a number of shipments arrived in the country late yesterday and more are expected today. Some fuel stations were forced to shut down operations as their pumps ran dry on Monday, while others limited the amount of fuel that one customer could purchase. Delayed shipments were blamed for the shortage. President Irfan Ali called a meeting with importers and received assurances that the shipments were on their way. Late yesterday, the Office of the Prime Minister issued a statement indicating that some shipments had already arrived, while others are expected today. The shortage left many motorists panicking, with some of them being spotted loading up extra bottles of fuel. Members of the GDF Special Forces successfully reached the crash site of that Air Services Limited Cessna 208 aircraft yesterday. At the crash site, the team recovered the body of the pilot, Nicaragua national Captain Ryder Castillo. It took the team more than 2 days to get to the crash site on foot, since the terrain did not allow for them to be lowered directly into the area. The single-engine aircraft was reported missing last Friday morning after all contact was lost during a flight from Madhya to Mbai. A search operation was launched and the crashed aircraft was spotted in the dense jungle terrain on the side of the mountain. The rescue operation was launched, but the terrain made it difficult for the rescue team to get into the site directly. The recovery efforts went on over the weekend, with the GDF team reaching the site early yesterday morning. The Guyana Civil Aviation authorities leading the investigations into the tragic accident. It is suspected that the weather in the area at the time might have contributed to the crash. An aviation source familiar with the investigation explained that from appearances, the pilot may have attempted to change course after realizing he was heading into the side of a mountain, but he failed to do so on time. 26-year-old Berbice resident Sarah Elizabeth Shiv-Prasad was charged yesterday for the murder of her 7-year-old daughter, who was strangled to death last week. The woman was immediately remanded to prison after her appearance at the New Amsterdam Magistrates Court. The prosecution's case is that on Sunday, the 5th of April, the woman manually strangled her young daughter to death, moments after posting a photograph on social media indicating that it would have been the last photograph with her and her 2 children. Shiv-Prasad was handcuffed as she made her way in and out of the courtroom yesterday morning. She walked with a limp as a result of injuries she inflicted on herself. The young child was laid to rest last Friday in her hometown of Firish. Family members are still in disbelief over what took place. And finally, at this time, international news. Iran's ambassador to the United Nations has condemned the U.S. blockade on Iranian ports as a grave violation of its sovereignty. In a letter to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Amir Saeed Irvani said the unlawful blockade constitutes a serious violation of the fundamental principles of international law of the sea. On Monday, Guterres called on all parties to respect freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway for global oil shipping. The U.S. military imposed a blockade on Iranian ports from 10 o'clock last evening, after peace talks with the Iranian government in Pakistan broke down. The U.S. Central Command said the blockade will be enforced impartially against vessels of all nations entering or departing Iranian ports or coastal areas, but it will not impede vessels in the Strait of Hormuz traveling to and from non-Iranian ports. And that's the news for now, which came to you with the kind compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. And for the rest of today's top stories at your fingertips, head across the news source gy.com, powered by Gomoseley Media.
You know how it is. You're out minding a business and then a melody can just hit you. Da, 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 da. Tell me just a happy feeling. Yeah.
It happens in real life. A quick hum turns into feedback. Feedback turns into a vibe. And sometimes a breakaway moment. With One, she stays connected wherever inspiration shows up.
Data that fits your life, make your move with One.
Join Gomoseley Entertainment on Thursday the 30th of April at the Retrieve Hard Court for Big Woman Still Got Your Things, the official Linden Town Week Big People Party. For the first time in Linden, the Queen of Soca, Alison Hines.
Cause we was born with it, born with it. West Indian girls was born with it. Born to walk up the big bam bam, stick it, drop it and trim.
Plus 3 one-man bands and the one-woman band. Advance tickets are $5,000. Get your tickets at World Access Top-Up Shop on Republic Avenue, Mackenzie. Barnes Taxi in Mackenzie. Shemaine's Bar in the Mackenzie Market. R&T Clothing World in the Mackenzie Market. Shabba Hardware at 1 Mile Wisma. And Gomoseley Radio on Church Street in Georgetown. The Linden Town Week Big People Party 2026 with Alison Hines. Thursday, April 30th at the Retrieve Hard Court in Linden. Compliments of Banks Beer, XM Rums, GT Beer, drink responsibly. One Communications, Church's Chicken, Sheriff Security, 592 Tees, Star Party Rentals, Fireside Grill, and Gomoseley Radio.
Dad the horse with Bowser.
This is your time.
Yeah, but we didn't get all we needed last Christmas, and now we can.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Let's renovate our home and purchase appliances.
And plan a trip with the kids.
Or buy a new car.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza. Same day approvals. Apply in person or safely online. Plus a chance to win lots of prizes. This is your time to get what you need. Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
DJ Shrimpy presents his annual Summer Jam on Saturday, July 25th at the Woodbine in Brooklyn. Music by Super Terry, Busta, Lady Supreme, DJ Quinn, and DJ Shrimpy. Tickets $30. Dinner included. For tickets, inbox DJ Shrimpy on Messenger or call or text 631-805-7923.
I want a woman to jump.
Did you know Gyro's Super 95 gasoline has an octane rating of 95, the highest rating available in Guyana? This premium fuel is known to enhance the performance of your engine, making it run smoother and more efficiently, leading to better fuel economy and improved performance. Choose Super 95 for more mileage and better overall performance.
Now you can do more, loan secure, save for a rainy day. Bills clear, cause every day is payday. Dream big plans, fresh cash in your hands. Cause every Friday is super payday. Every day, every day, every
The future of oil and gas in Guyana isn't just offshore, it starts with you. You too can become an expert in oil and gas with full training right here at home for the first time at the Guyana Technical Training College Inc. in Port Moran, Berbice. This two-phase program equips you with the skills to operate and maintain FPSOs offshore Guyana with hands-on training from the 18-month accredited Advanced Diploma in Oil and Gas course. Don't just watch the industry grow with it. Take your first step toward a career in oil and gas. Since oil production started offshore, oil and gas companies have been investing in the long-term development of Guyana. For more information on how you can get involved in the oil and gas industry, visit www.oilnow.gy.
At Fireside Grill and Chill, we take care of dinner time. We use only fresh, clean ingredients to make mouth-watering masterpieces. Order our grilled lobster, salmon, ribeye steak, baby back ribs, snow crab legs, crab cakes, scallops, lobster roll, habanero chicken, burgers and wings for dinner tonight with delivery or pickup. Only at Fireside Grill and Chill, 139 Garnet Street, Kitty. WhatsApp 681-9306.
Looking for the perfect place to unwind and turn up and enjoy sound? Welcome to the Muse Bar on Mandela Avenue, where every night brings a different energy. Weekends mean top DJs, great drinks, smooth hookah, delicious food, and a crowd that knows how to party. And every Wednesday, don't miss R&B Wednesdays. Best R&B hits and the perfect midweek escape. Muse Bar, Mandela Avenue. Your nights always in right.
Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years.
As Guyana celebrates its Diamond Jubilee Independence, Super Stylistics, in collaboration with the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sport and the Government of Guyana, presents the 33rd Mother and Daughter Pageant under the theme, The Enduring Sparkle of Love, Shining Through Generations. Saturday, May 9, 2026. Doors to the red carpet open at 6 p.m. Showtime, 8 p.m. Tickets are $5,000, $5,500, and $6,000. Available now at the National Cultural Center. Experience love that endures.
Choose the mortgage that is right for you at Citizens Bank. We're offering interest rates starting as low as 3.5%. You have the land? Good. We will finance your construction up to 100%. And qualified borrowers may have up to 35 years to repay. Already have a mortgage? Switch to Citizens Bank today and save big. No long talk, no processing fees, just fast approvals and big home insurance premium discounts. Don't take just any mortgage, choose the winner.
Choose the right mortgage with Citizens Bank. Learn more at citizensbankgy.com or your branch. Terms and conditions apply. Citizens Bank, it's where you belong.
Win a $1.5 million Quartz shopping spree. Get your chance to win when you shop with Quartz Ready Finance, $59,999 and over. Shop new arrivals on furniture, TVs, large appliances, and so much more, plus free gifts on select purchases. Shop now, pay later. Get huge savings this season. Only at Quartz, bringing value home. Promotion runs from March 30th to May 2nd, 2026. Conditions apply.
Pocket full of flavor. KFC got the taste you can savor. Bring your family, your friend, or your neighbor. Share a bite or two. Finger licking good for the crew. Real good vibes, good food. Feature good move. KFC is the spot, so come true. Spicy or original, get it all you like. It's a taste explosion, alright. Pocket full of flavor. KFC got the taste you can savor. Bring your family, your friend, or your neighbor. Share a bite or two. Finger licking good for the crew.
KFC, it's finger licking good. It's on a new date, Sunday 26th of April. Team Extra presents its annual Creek Explosion, performing live from Jamaica, Javinci.
joke with.
Granny Ivy and JJ Vibes. Music by DJ Bobby Cush, DJ Papa Feelings, DJ Magnum, DJ Garwin, David Hype, and Janus. Girls Dance Off Competition first prize $50,000, second prize $30,000, and third prize $20,000 at Aziza, Akusa, Creek, Outside, Splashman's on a new date, Sunday 26th of April. Early birds, ticket $3,000. Tickets location, White Castle Fish Shop, Fireside Suites, Just Your Size Boutique, HJ Box Office, Short Boss Boutique, and Team Extra Stabrook Market. Compliments of Fireside, Grill and Chill, Extra Ginger Ale, and Czar Lager Beer. Be a leader.
Wake up! Rise and shine. It's a new day on Gomoseley Radio.
60 minutes after the 7 o'clock hour, welcome back to New Day here on Gomoseley Radio. Gordon Mosley, Alana Bowes, and of course we've got Selector Kush keeping our company this morning. Beautiful weather on the outside right now, 25 degrees Celsius. What's happening in the outside that we don't know about? Let us know. Great to have you here with us once again, though. I didn't sleep too well last night. Well, I slept early, woke up about 12:30, and didn't go back to sleep like until 3.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was finding it difficult to get back to sleep.
That always throws you off when you have to be up in a couple hours.
In case I vanish during the show, you know.
I know,
I
okay.
take my Z's.
Yeah, I completely understand. But yeah, 7:17 in the morning time.
But I watch a good show, A Person of Interest.
So you have time for watch TV.
If I fall into sleep, what to do? Pick up the laptop and just.
I was scrolling through Netflix and I saw the show and I put it down. I added it to my list. I said I've got to check this show out. That Gordon's always talking about.
Person
you said it's a great binge.
Yeah,
it's easy to
binge.
It's
quite a number of seasons up there.
Okay, so you don't have to worry about being left on a cliffhanger.
I think it's up there.
Soon. Okay.
So I got in like one episode, then fell back asleep, but then the alarm goes off at 4:30. So I was up and about since then.
All right. Well, you know what? We're going to do our best to give you the energy you need.
I fell up yesterday. I making a joke. I was on the East Coast yesterday when I saw all the lines, and so I just pulled in at Rubis and, fixed me there.
Oh, so you've got a full tank?
Huh?
You've got a full tank.
Yeah, the young lady, though, she was difficult. Hola? Hi.
Did you not do the Google Translate for Philip?
She understood. Put gas. We talk louder.
Yes, in an attempt to help people understand. We do speak louder.
When someone doesn't understand the language, and got a lot of Spanish folks here now, we say it louder, hoping they're gonna. They don't understand nothing.
They just think you're loud.
Go find the Google Translate and fix that.
Yeah, the Google Translate's going to be your best friend. But we're going to tell you right now, if you need eye protection while you're working, Ming's Optical provides prescription safety glasses that combine durability and comfort. Keep your eyes safe while working. Visit Ming's Optical today. Call them on 225-4395. And if you're ready to live healthy and live longer, join the National Library, the Ministry of Health, and other agencies for the Senior Citizens Health Fest, Friday, April 24th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the National Library, Church and Main Streets. Enjoy free screenings for blood pressure, dental and eye testing, plus expert talks on chronic diseases, diabetic foot care, cooking for seniors, elderly care, and many more. It's a free event and all are welcome. Bring your loved ones and take a step towards better health.
My sister's telling me if you're not getting sleep, pray. Just pray.
Yeah.
But she's notorious for waking you up, calling and wake you up while you're asleep.
Well, she's telling you the remedy.
Every time you go to sleep early, the phone rings. Sister Chandra calling. We're going down and checking up on you. I sleep it.
Just say a little prayer before you go to
bed.
Pray.
Stop and what does it say? Stop and obey. There's no other way.
I heard stop and the first thing to run. We might as block. I come in fast. I swear that song lives rent free in my head.
Stop, block, I'm coming in fast.
Hi beam, hi beam. I have the stickers, by the way, for it all.
You have the stickers?
Yeah, so, my friends are really sick of me. Very, very sick of me. But it's 7:20 in the morning time. We want to hear from you with our topic of the day. Take our numbers down while you can. If you want to call us, 504-5000 if you'd like to call us and, give us your thoughts on our topic for today. Or if you'd like to send us a voice note, 615-8246. That's the number. You can go ahead and store that in your phone. And, you can send us a WhatsApp message if anything we say resonates with you.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, our question for today, what new measures would you suggest be put in place to address noise nuisance? What new measures would you suggest be put in place to address noise nuisance? And of course, we've been seeing a lot of cases pop up. And, Gordon, it's moved past the traditional sense where when we think of noise nuisance, we think of persons blasting music at a very loud level. I think now it's kind of, elevated to a point where it's cars that are very loud, motorbikes that are very loud, all kinds of things. I would even go as far as to say, construction at really odd times.
Yeah.
When people need to be resting.
That is something they got to be careful with. I know a lot of buildings are going up, and so
right?
There's a building that was going up in Providence, and it was a good way. It's not like close to where I am.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 3-4 streets away over the highway and all of that, but 2-3 in the morning, they decide they're driving piles.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
You're hearing this bang, bang,
exactly.
bang.
So even that, I think,
going on there?
can be considered,
a nuisance.
a nuisance, especially if you're doing it at hours when people ought to be resting. I would also even go as far as to add, like very loud neighbors, in those evening hours. We spoke about it, I think, last week, about that as well. So there are a lot of things that qualify as noise nuisances, and I think that we need to, address those.
Yeah, I see that the Minister of Legal Affairs, so they're moving to address some of those issues. And they're talking about those vehicles that have been transformed into sound systems.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see how they address those.
Because those can move, right?
Yeah.
So that's the other thing as well. I mean, I understand
if they're not
people
stationary,
have got...
how do you
deal
with it? But,
Right.
Remember a couple of years ago, there were the push cart, the music carts?
Yes.
But look, those are phased out.
Now that you mentioned
the CD carts.
Yes. Those
they're
used
1
to
and
be
2.
very loud.
They're 1 and 2 about the place, but they've mostly...
And they didn't care where they were playing the music.
They push around the cart and they make nice whole day.
Yeah, schools,
the
hospitals,
technology has changed, and so...
They've been phased out.
Yeah.
Wow.
But tell us this morning, how do you think they should address that? What suggestions do you have to better address noise nuisance? Call us on the radio, 504-5000, or send us those voice notes to 615-8246. What new measures would you suggest be put in place to address noise nuisance? The phone lines are currently open at this hour. And let us know if there's somebody bothering you in your neck of the woods with the noise. Let me say good morning to Devon, who says he's locked in this morning from the town of Linden, Wiz Rock, Linden, and he's enjoying the vibes here on Gomoseley Radio. Good morning to the Linden folks. Wishing you all a very, very good day today. What new measures would you suggest be put in place to address noise nuisance? I saw a gentleman posted a video, and I was actually feeling it for him. He's living across the road from some club called Eclipse or something, might be in Berbice.
On the west side.
Is West Side?
The west side,
I think there was a similar one with a similar name somewhere in Berbice. But the noise was ridiculously loud coming out of the club. They should build it soundproof.
Absolutely.
So you don't bother people. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm not calling about the topic this morning. I'm calling about something that has been bothering me a bit while. Just hear me out.
Sure, go ahead.
The person that would have put down your posters in Linden for the big people's party. However, one of the posters in Amelia's ward, Forest Bushen, right? The poster is like on the ground. So it's blocking the traffic. If you're coming out from over south, you cannot see up the road.
Okay, I'm going to try to have them sorted out this morning.
Yes. All they have to do is just put the poster up a little bit more. It's like on the ground, so you cannot see the coming traffic if you're coming out from the south side.
It's a short man. I tell you, go with a ladder,
I don't know why you go with the lad. You should have, that's why you should have hired me,
It's a shot.
I start it out for you.
I tell you, go with a ladder.
That man got to put up the thing more higher, man.
All right, good. Thanks a lot for that this morning.
I will send you a picture with it. It's actually blocking the traffic.
No problem. Thanks for that this morning.
Thank you.
Short man. Yeah, sorry about that. Hopefully they gonna get a person sorted out this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna get them to sort it out.
You'll
this
get
morning.
them to sort that out
Easily. I'm gonna taunt a person with a ladder to fix the posters. 7:26 in the morning time. Give us a call on the radio. You can call into us on 504-5000. You can send a voice note to 615-8246. Let us know what suggestions you have to address noise nuisance.
Good morning, Gordon and Alano. So I ain't know how to stop it, but I listening to hear recommendations because the daily cuss out by me neighbor every single morning, it's overbearing. So I listening to hear them recommendations.
Thanks for that.
Me know what to do.
You know, the police, they need to respond much quicker to these instances. I know a lot of people have complained that they would go to the police or they would call the police to file a complaint and they never turn up.
Yeah.
So they've got to take these concerns seriously. Because I was watching the video that a gentleman posted and it was like 2 or 3 in the morning and you can hear every word coming from the DJ, the sound system, whatever they have in that nightclub or a restaurant, whatever it is.
It's a club. It's a bar club. Yeah.
Extremely loud. And my thing is, if you're going to build something like that in a residential area, bring in soundproof people.
Absolutely.
Ensure the entire building is fully soundproof. So when you have whatever you have in there, it's not bothering anybody on the outside. I think folks are reasonable. If it was like somebody keeping a party in the neighborhood,
you know that's a one-time thing. Yeah.
But consistently every night or every other night, that is crazy. And I'm hoping they can have that issue addressed this morning. Call us on the radio. 504-5000. You can also send those voice notes to 615-8246. What suggestions do you have to address noise nuisance? I remember years ago when they had the minibuses during that boom boom time, they took the speakers out.
Right.
You could only have the speakers it came with.
There was a huge campaign for that where they would check the buses to see what's going on.
Back in the days, that minibus, now under the back seat was a whole sound system. You're coming down from
Crazy
Linden.
work.
And you're in the back seat, the old back seat.
Vibrating.
Vibrating. Yeah, you trembling, doing the tremble. Hey, good morning, caller.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, Gordon. I'm calling. I hear you talking about the music. Now, I'm living in Sophia, and my neighbors, every day, one of the son, he has a car, and he has some police friends. They will come and play music all hours, right? I called into the police. I hear the police call a patrol who say you're lodging 2 persons at Alberton, and then they come into Sophia. And I never hear back from them since Friday night to now.
Wow. And the noise was consistent? What was going on there?
Consistent. They playing, the car have boombox, and then they to my window.
Oh, no.
Right? I have the numbers that I call, and on to now, because prior to now, one time when we called, we could see the police vehicle on the camera. And yesterday the police is calling us to find out if they're at the right place.
Wow. I hear you this morning. Hopefully they can do that. And this is in Sophia, right?
Yes, Sophia Dennis Street and Seafield Corner.
All right. Thanks for bringing that to our attention this morning.
Thank you.
All right. You see, that's another issue, as the caller said. When they do call the police, you know, they sometimes don't show up at all. So I'm hoping they will take these complaints very seriously.
Agreed. Good morning, caller. You're live.
Good morning, Alano.
Good morning, Stay.
Good morning, Garden, and your listeners. Garden, since at 94, you've been talking about this nice new son. Now you gone from there. Look how much years they got. Yeah, I've been talking about it. It ain't making sense. Because At one time, I would say when the police need the money, they come out and say they got campaign. They're taking out your things out your box and what have you, what have you. You give them the money, you pass straight. In your neighborhood, the people keeping a set of nice with the music set. You can't hear your radio. Look up to Sunday, you sit down on your veranda. The cars coming in here, and this is a country area. They ain't got no back seat, but the music blazing. It's very annoying. You go in the buses, you ask them for turn down, they're telling you nonsense. If you go to East Coast Park, the first thing that they say, granny or lady, this bus got heavy music, you can't come in. That shouldn't be. It's a thing that's hot your head, especially if you that close to them in the bus. But these people don't care anything. They just do what they like. And the things what the government for clamp down upon them in doing, they're doing stupidness. Anyway, have a blessed day, my bye.
Nobody birthday today?
Nah, can't remember.
You collect your cash grant yet?
Where? Me and all for go online. You forget me no for use this phone just to call and answer. I don't know for go online. I ain't got no bank account, no way.
Ah, dear. Well, hopefully the finance minister said they're going to put something else in place, so hopefully...
They said they're going to put it within your pension, but God bless them, whatever they do is though, because they just wake up with the symptoms and they do what they want to do. They don't care but nobody else.
Yeah, hopefully it comes through eventually to you, though.
You just got to go with the flow.
All right, you're good, though.
Yeah, boss, I'm good. I'm broke, though. You got nothing.
Have a good day, stay.
I never could come and pick up something, no?
Stay home and relax.
No, I got to go therapy Thursday.
Okay, relaxer therapy.
Oh, well, I could come for a little tap up.
You know if you use your phone, when you learn to use your phone, MMG, and so you get it top up.
Yeah, nobody. Left me alone, right? Alana, pray for ye.
I will pray for him.
Have a good day, stay. Good morning to you, caller.
Hi, good morning, Mr. Gordon. Good morning, Alana. So I think that this issue is far beyond noise nuisance at this point. And I was going to wait until, I think it's Thursday and Friday you would do the open call.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was going to wait until then. But then I was listening to so many persons calling about the police not doing what they're supposed to do when you call them and stuff like that. So as it relates to the noise nuisance, yes, indeed, because I experienced this a lot when my child was just born, and I would usually call to like make complaints about the music affecting her and so on. They would never come. They would ask for the direction, and they wouldn't show. So my other issue now is I believe that persons are abusing certain privileges that they think they have that everybody is not exposed to, and that's the term we Guyanese use as links. So once you know somebody and something happens, especially the station friends, they would call them personally, and they would tell them like, boy, you don't understand, this neighbor or somebody called here and made a complaint. Based on what they said, we know it's you. And does it? Nothing happens because of the links. And it comes back to this whole tint situation, because I'm greatly affected by the whole new regulation and whatever. And at first, I was like, oh man, we're going to make adjustments. We're going to just adjust to the new law and whatever. However, I went to Georgetown as of recently, and while driving around, I noticed that there's so many other cars with front screen tint and like heavily tinted windows around the car, back screen, whatever. Even if these persons have permits, it still doesn't cover the front screen tint.
Yeah.
And this comes to me saying once again, these people are abusing privileges that they think them alone have. And I have a baby that I drive around with most of the times. I would have voiced my concern on Facebook almost every day about it. And I feel like it's not fair. Because do we all need to have access to a link in order to like abuse certain things in the country, especially when you're letting us know as civilians that these rules are being applied to everyone. Because I'm pretty sure if I am to go put a whole big music system in my car and I pull up in the roadblock and they made a reference to that the other day that they don't want it, they're going to tell me to take mine out. But it doesn't apply to other people because they have somebody in higher places, and that's not fair. So for me, I feel like no law can be set and respected ever until they stop the whole corruption system with persons knowing each other and just violating that. It starts there because everybody knows somebody, and as soon as you call to like get stuff done, they just call the link and the link cover it. So with that, nothing good would come out of it. That's my opinion. I don't ever think that's going to change too, because everybody enjoys it except people like me, because I would love to. Well, for me, I don't do anything bad on the road. My tint was simply for the comfort of me and my child, because she goes everywhere with me. I can't pay a babysitter all the time. But I don't know, man. It's frustrating because at least in Berbice, I would drive around and I wouldn't see as much. But you know, Georgetown, you get to see a lot more.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in the car like, wait, isn't that... like, it's so much. And I started calling up my friends like, y'all need to come to Georgetown. We got to move out. Because them boys isn't doing nothing here. It's only Berbice and West Coast and so on, because I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
So it starts with the abusing of privileges. That's where it starts. They need to stop.
All right. Thanks for that this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day today. She's making a very, very good point there. You see that happening in a lot of instances. Somebody knows somebody, and that's the way the story goes, sadly.
We had this conversation when the entire topic began, when Minister Walleran said, you know, these are the measures that are going to be put in place. And you've still got people driving around, like she said, completely agree with her. You've still got people driving around with heavily tinted windows, and also those permits and those waivers don't cover your windshield. So it's interesting.
Good morning to you, caller. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, about the nice nuisance. It's very, very annoying. But I must say, they don't need to change. They don't need to have any new laws. They just need enforcement.
Yeah.
They just need to enforce the law, right? And the fine, Nandalal has amended the law and raised the fine to $700,000. If the citizens don't know that, go and look it up. $700,000 the magistrate would put on a person that is caught and the evidence is presented by you, the person that is being affected, just record a little video with your neighbor blasting you, or the car pull up in front of your yard and they got the license number and he blasting you. You carry to the station. If the sergeant don't want to deal with it, get the commander for the division to deal with it. It's as simple as that. I had a problem in 5th Street, Alberton, where the guy was, where the neighbors was blasting me, the Spanish people. And I carry the police to them. And when they hear what they had to pay, when they hear the $700,000, the music box is not even worth it. That music box was not even worth it, and they got rid of it. They didn't want to pay the kind of money. And it spread to the other neighbors that was doing the same thing, and they get the message right away. But I must say, Alberton Station, they take a big up. They do the right thing. They did the job, and everything is back in order, right? So they don't need nothing special to deal with.
Just enforce.
You need to enforce the law. Communities, they just need enforcement. And I must say, the lady that raised the thing about the tint, yes, you still see people driving around with heavy tint. You can't tell me all these people driving around with this heavy tint get a tint waiver. All of them can't get a waiver. And they ain't got no waiver for front windscreen tint. So the lady's right.
Yeah, she is. All right, thanks for that this morning. Have a good day today, sir. 740 all across the country. Hearing traffic is really bad on the east bank of Demerara this morning. So if you're heading to the airport this morning, you might want to leave home extra early. It's backed up in several areas. Of course, there's some road construction taking place there. They're saying if you're heading to the airport from Friendship all the way to Supply, be prepared to be stuck in traffic, both sides. So hopefully they get to sort that problem out pretty quickly. Good morning to the folks at GPL this morning. There's a leaning power pole just outside the Banks DIH Third Spark headquarters. It's almost a quarter way down, leading just over the roadways, being held up only by the dangling wires. Good morning to GPL and the utility companies, because I know some poles are owned by the telephone company, and so they really need to check that out outside Banks DIH headquarters. I know if the pole went inside and take a sip of take a sip of something in the Banks.
A slight something.
In the Banks.
A little tops.
A little tops. By the way, good morning to our friends across at the Demerara Distillers Limited. We still ain't seen the ads, it's all right. We still take a sip of the Eldorado. We're going to start switch though. So listen up. Did you see the new diamond products that are out?
I did. The cocktails in a can.
Yes, cocktails in a can. Shout out to DDL for that. We've got some nice advertising spots for you. DDL and Demerara Distillers Limited. Good morning to Alex Graham. And, he does PR for them across there at DDL. And Jasani Europe, he's in the training department down there at DDL too. I know a couple of them are calling names out every morning.
Good morning. Since we calling him, good morning, Larry. I'm going to call a name too.
Call them out this morning. Yeah, but I saw this new product and I bought a couple of. I haven't tasted it as yet, but the packaging is really nice.
I love the packaging.
And I'm drawn to good packaging. Where they have cocktails now, mojitos, and all of that.
They've got like a fruit punch-ish kind of one.
Yeah, you tried it?
I did. When we were at the comedy show that a couple of Saturdays ago, that was the drink of choice in the section. So yeah, I did have a sip. Let me tell you, it packs a punch. So have those sips cautiously. They're not lying. That's a good drink. That's a good. Whenever you think about a good stiff drink, you'll probably think about that. Put that under consideration.
Yeah, so shout out to the folks at DDL for that good product. But let us know, the advertising spot you want. We'll be happy to accommodate you.
Yeah, create a little package for you.
Kamal Samaru, good morning to you, Mr. CEO. And there's a Mr. Caleb there too.
Oh, Caleb,
I went to a training program with him years ago in Honolulu, Hawaii, 1999.
You're big. 1999. You want to know how old I was in 1999?
How old?
5. I barely make one.
You barely make one.
When they ask me how old I am, I know if I put up this one hand with all the fingers spread. But yes, I met Caleb also a few years ago when he was doing
You're not nice to me at all.
When there was that cocktail.
HR!
AKA you? How you gonna report to yourself? Anyway,
write myself a letter.
Exactly. I met Caleb at those cocktail competitions that were happening a couple of years ago during COVID, when Yannick David had pioneered that entire Guyana Rum Fest idea. And Caleb's wealth of information, knows so much about it.
Extremely smart. He was top C6 student.
Incredibly
in
smart.
1998. Yeah, you were 4 then. He was a top C6 student.
Wow.
That's the same year, too, that CXC increased the number of marks you had to get a particular grade.
Oh.
So they took everything up that same year.
And he still managed.
Yeah, he still
Incredible.
managed. He was the top student, and then I think he went off to Oxford University.
Wow.
Queen's College boy. Then he went off to Oxford University. And then he came back. I think DDL, they sent him out on a scholarship. And he came back to Guyana, and they had a job waiting for him, Lennox Caleb.
Nice.
So shout out from him. He's originally from Old Boyston, I believe. And so it was a big celebration. And so, but he's doing extremely well for himself. He became a master brewer, something like that.
Yes, that's exactly the capacity that I met him in.
Yeah, I know he's a director.
Yeah, incredible
at DDL.
stuff.
Yeah. So shout out to him.
Yeah, they've got a big competition happening as well too. I think Mahendra from one of the bars in town, he won the local leg, and then it's going to go on to like a regional aspect too. So they've got stuff going on that they can tell us all
let
about.
Us know. DDL, good morning to you. Well, we see the cocktails, and we got a segment just for you. So let us know when you're ready for us to, take on those ads.
We can manage.
We can manage, we can promote happily your
Very
cocktails.
happily. Very, very happily. A little morning spritz.
Otherwise, we stay with the XM7.
Oh. 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 You know that trend on TikTok? That trend on TikTok with like what an owl would sound like from this old guy. These owl would sound, oh. Here's oh.
7:45 all across the country.
And let's tell you now that Wendy's is dropping new chicken tenders, golden crispy on the outside, juicy on the inside, tendery in every bite. Dip them in honey mustard, sweet chili, scorching hot, or honey barbecue, then do it again. Now available in 3 and 6 piece combos. Don't catch feelings, catch tendies. And remember, it's gotta be Wendy's. Are you a leader navigating stress, pressure, and constant demands? Then sign up for the Leadership and Mental Health Seminar. Strong Minds, Strong Leaders, Leading with Resilience in a Demanding World, on Saturday, April 25th from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the Bel Air Lions Club in Inaku Street, Section K, Campbellville. Discover practical strategies to manage stress, prevent burnout, and build resilient teams. Featuring mental health expert Shane Tull and leadership expert Claremont G.W. Frank. Registration is $20,000 per person or $15,000 for groups of 5 or more. Reserve your seat today. Register online or call 638-6226. Strong minds build strong leaders. Don't miss it.
7:46 on the clock. Let's go.
Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Hear a knock on the door and the night begins. Cause we've done this before, so you come on in. Make yourself at my home, tell me where you've been. Pour yourself something cold, baby, cheers to this. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in. Welcome to my house, baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house, play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go a while. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know that you want.
It's a special good morning to Shamel Patrick up there at DDL. Don't think I'll forget you. Good morning to you, Shamel. How's your morning going across there at Demerara Distillers Limited? Huh?
The whole of DDL sneezing right now.
Shout out to them. Don't worry, Banks. We come into our spark just now. With their sponsors of the Big People Party. So get ready for that. Happening on the 30th of April in the mining town of Linden. Remember later on this morning, just after 8 o'clock, we're talking about those common law relationships. What happens legally when you stay in a common law relationship for 5 years or more? We've got attorney Brendan Glassford dropping in this morning. And he's going to call us to the sidebar to have that conversation. You know, they say living home is what?
I don't know.
A good live home is better than a bad marriage?
I don't know.
Now they may be one and the same when it comes to your assets. So we'll be talking about that this morning with attorney Brendan Glassford. Right here on Gomoseley Radio. You want to tune into that. If you're living home, look right, look left. Stop block.
Come in fast.
Shopping in a Benz, I like you. I do. I hit you in a lane, can you fit me in your plans? I like you. I do.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
I do. Oh girl, I know you only like it fancy, so I pull up in that Maybach candy. Yeah, your boyfriend will never understand me. Cause I'm about to pull this girl like a hammy. Let's take a little dip, little lady. Hit TCH with Nettie. Yeah, I've been thinking lately that I need someone to save me. Now that I'm famous, I got all around me. But I need a cougar, I need someone around me. So please be true, don't around with me. I need someone
Your day is sounding good with Gomoseley Radio.
Oh girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in the Benz. I like you, I do. I hit you in a land, can you fit me in your plans? I like you, I do. We went out better friends and we woke up in Japan. I like you, I do, I do.
Love to see you shine in the night like a diamond in your heart. I'm good on the side, so like, just hold me in the dark. No one's got to know what we do. Hit me up when you fall. One night, I live down the street, so we meet when you need and it's yours. All I is, and nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. Nothing feels better than this. Nothing feels better. I'm not. We don't gotta hide. This is what you like, gotta make. Nothing feels better than this. Say we're just friends, but I swear when nobody's around. Keep my hand around your neck, we connect. Are you feeling it now? 'Cause I am. I got so high than that. I swear to God, from my feet left the ground. Oh yeah, you're back against the wall. This is all we've been talking about. In my head, nothing feels.
Don't give it away. You know it's mine, tell me who gon' make you feel this way. So many times I've dealt with you, but I'm done with the games. And I got one in you too deep, but girl, I need you to stay. Don't give it away. No, no. Order what you want and put it all on me. Let me go together like a harmony. Every time we pop out, we gon' make a scene. Know that you ain't going no goofy. We gon' fuck around and make a movie.
Your day is sounding good with Gomoseley Radio.
Shawty, you know you can have it your way. You be acting different off the foreplay. There ain't no competition with you, I don't even gotta choose. And I don't plan on stopping, I'll be rocking with you in the groove. So baby, if it ain't you, I don't know who's who. Shawty, I need you, shawty, I need you. Don't give it away. You know it's my time, you gon' make me feel this way. So many times I've dealt with you, but I'm done with the game. And like I wanted you to be, but girl, I need you to stay. Don't give it away.
I got issues, just blue. What that cost? Who cares? I'ma the whole bag off, bands up. And one, know how sauce. All facts, that take the cap like off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something told me I didn't choose this lifestyle, it just chose me. Ay, something told me I didn't choose this lifestyle, it just chose me.
Face, baby, I ain't choose her, she chose me. If you take it all at one time, you gon' OD. Baby, call me baby boy, she said I act like Jody. Lately, I've been hitting these new with the old me. Cold summers, I've been dodging hot girls with the cold shoulders. I could bring May back in the middle of October. Player, I'm hitting and they friends. Player, I ain't choose this lifestyle, it chose me. Player, same, safe me, player. Big house on the hill where it's sunny. I ain't tripping off that shit. When post, I get money. In the comments, acting like it's funny. I'm the one you gotta watch for. I can see what time it is, what I got to watch for. No more locked doors, hard. Take time hard, they giving out a lot more time to the hardcore. Freedom boys level 4.
I got issues, just blue. What that cost? Who cares? I'ma the whole bag off, bands up. And one, know how sauce. All facts, that take the cap like off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Something told me I didn't choose this lifestyle, it just chose me. Yeah. Ay, something told me I didn't choose it.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island, felt the mansion. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand it. He's undercover. I'm an ass and titty lover. Guess we all meant for each other. Now that all the dogs free. And we out in these
So good morning and a happy birthday to our beautiful friend Chevrolet Joseph, Simple Joseph, who's celebrating her big birthday today. Wishing you all the best, and here's hoping you have a fabulous birthday. I want to wish you all the best, and I know your husband and the family back here in Guyana will be wishing you the best too. So have a wonderful birthday today. Good morning to our friends across at Caribbean Airlines. Wishing you a good day too, and our friends across at Copa Airlines too. How are you doing this morning? And fly always. And Inter-Caribbean, hey. Hey. That's all I'm gonna say, hey. Interesting airline. Shout out to them this morning though. Wishing you all a very good day today too.
Slide on the pimp gang with my pinky ring. Lot of gang, lot of bitch in the icy chain. While you claim that you rich, that's a false claim. I be straight to the whip, no baggage claim. Whole lot of styles, can't even pronounce the name. You ain't got no style, see you on my Instagram. I be rocking it like it's fresh out the pan. Only when I'm taking pics, I'm the middleman. Walk talking like a boss, I just lift a hand. 3 million cash, call me Rain Man. Money like a shower, that's my rain dance. And we all in black, like it's gangland. Say the wrong words, you be hangman. Why me stick to you like a spray tan? Mister, what kind of car you in? In the city, love my name. Gotta say it. She can get a taste. She can get a taste. What it say? It's all the same like Mary Kate. She can get a taste. Let you get a taste. Do you let it taste? Yeah, that's
Hey, when it come to you, pistol like buzz, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad, flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich alone, but when I'm with you, I'm bitter as forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some 1942 and I'm hitting you up. Girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Girl, you chosen. Sound is NDA, no, you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, he can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't say your boyfriend, he took control and get along better with me. Up when you bust wide open.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Get up when you bust wide open. It's the ocean, I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. 2 more shots, got that wide open. Said she wanna go another round, don't provoke him. Shorty up and down on the pole like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. So face down, we can make a little movie. And the rapper, you the groupie, got it with it.
And if you hear this, then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. The DJ, please turn up the bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. 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 Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love, yeah. Bad man, she love. Bad man, she love, yeah. Anything by touch, you put in your shot.
Oh, you dealing with the buzz?
Yeah. Make your first coulda never take a last. Yeah. Like a ball pump up it fast. If you make it, girl, you make it brag. Original girl, some of them are the knockoff.
And if you hear this, then go and bend your back. Go and bend your knees, baby, shake it to the max. The DJ, please turn up the bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max. 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 Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
In one room, someone is playing a game. Focus, fully locked in. In another, a movie is playing while dinner is being sorted. One episode finishes and the next one starts. Down the hall, someone is on their phone, scrolling, posting, sharing what they're doing. And somewhere else, messages are being answered. A bit of work gets finished before the night ends. This is what days and evenings look like at home now. Everything happening at the same time. Fiber that fits your life. Make your move with one.
Good morning once again. It's time for a check of the latest from news source gy.com. Compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. Now here's what we're tracking this morning. The government is assuring that the fuel shortage that gripped several gas stations yesterday should be alleviated as a number of shipments arrived in the country late yesterday and more are expected today. Some fuel stations were forced to shut down operations as their pumps ran dry on Monday, while others limited the amount of fuel that one customer could purchase. Delayed shipments were blamed for the shortage. President Irfan Ali called a meeting with importers and received assurances that the shipments were on their way. Late yesterday, the Office of the Prime Minister issued a statement indicating that some shipments had already arrived, while others are expected today. The shortage left many motorists panicking, with some of them being spotted loading up extra bottles of fuel. Members of the GDF Special Forces successfully reached the crash site of that Air Services Limited Cessna 208 aircraft yesterday. At the crash site, the team recovered the body of the pilot, Nicaraguan national Captain Ryder Castillo. It took the team more than 2 days to get to the crash site on foot, since the terrain did not allow for them to be lowered directly into the area. The single-engine aircraft was reported missing last Friday morning after all contact was lost during a flight from Madhya to Imbai Madai. A search operation was launched and the crashed aircraft was spotted in the dense jungle terrain on the side of the mountain. The rescue operation was launched, but the terrain made it difficult for the rescue team to get into the site directly. The recovery efforts went on over the weekend, with the GDF team reaching the site early yesterday morning. The Guyana Civil Aviation authorities leading the investigations into the tragic accident. It is suspected that the weather in the area at the time might have contributed to the crash. An aviation source familiar with the investigation explained that from appearances, the pilot may have attempted to change course after realizing he was heading into the side of a mountain, but he failed to do so on time. 26-year-old Berbice resident Sarah Elizabeth Schiff-Persad was charged yesterday for the murder of her 7-year-old daughter, who was strangled to death last week. The woman was immediately remanded to prison after her appearance at the New Amsterdam Magistrates Court. The prosecution's case is that on Sunday, the 5th of April, the woman manually strangled her young daughter to death, moments after posting a photograph on social media indicating that it would have been the last photograph with her and her 2 children. Schiff-Persad was handcuffed as she made her way in and out of the courtroom yesterday morning. She walked with a limp as a result of the injuries she inflicted on herself. The young child was laid to rest last Friday in her hometown of Firish. Family members are still in disbelief over what took place. And finally, at this time, international news. Iran's ambassador to the United Nations has condemned the U.S. blockade on Iranian ports as a grave violation of its sovereignty. In a letter to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, Amir Saeed Irvani said the unlawful blockade constitutes a serious violation of the fundamental principles of international law of the sea. On Monday, Guterres called on all parties to respect freedom of navigation in the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway for global oil shipping. The U.S. military imposed a blockade on Iranian ports from 10 o'clock last evening, after peace talks with the Iranian government in Pakistan broke down. The U.S. Central Command said the blockade will be enforced impartially against vessels of all nations entering or departing Iranian ports or coastal areas, but it will not impede vessels in the Strait of Hormuz traveling to and from non-Iranian ports. And that's the news for now, which came to you with the kind compliments of One Communications. Make the move with One. And for the rest of today's top stories at your fingertips, head across to newssourceg.com, powered by Gomoseley Media.
You know how it is. You're out minding your business and then a melody can just hit you. Da, 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 da. Oh, it's just a happy feeling. Yeah.
It happens in real life. A quick hum turns into feedback. Feedback turns into a vibe. And sometimes a breakaway moment. With One, she stays connected wherever inspiration shows up.
Data that fits your life, make your move with One.
Join Gomoseley Entertainment on Thursday the 30th of April at the Retrieve Hard Court for Big Woman Still Got Your Things, the official Linden Town Week Big People Party. For the first time in Linden, the Queen of Soca, Allison Hines.
Cause we was born with it, born with it. West Indian girls was born with it. Contour walk up the big bam bam, stick it, drop it, and trim.
Plus 3 one-man bands and the one-woman band. Advance tickets are $5,000. Get your tickets at World Access Top-Up Shop on Republic Avenue, Mackenzie, Barnes Taxi in Mackenzie, Shemaine's Bar in the Mackenzie Market, R&T Clothing World in the Mackenzie Market, Shabba Hardware at 1 Mile Wisma, and Gomoseley Radio on Church Street in Georgetown. The Linden Town Week Big People Party 2026 with Allison Hines. Thursday, April 30th at the Retrieve Hard Court in Linden. Compliments of Banks Beer, XM Rums, GT Beer, drink responsibly, One Communications, Church's Chicken, Sheriff Security, 592 Tees, Star Party Rentals, Fireside Grill, and Gomoseley Radio.
Now in stock at Imperial Trading, the Dodson Water and Ice Dispenser. Enjoy hot, fresh, and cold water anytime. Plus, a built-in bullet ice maker. It's durable, energy efficient, bottom load, and designed with a child safety lock. Perfect for your home or office. Wholesale and retail options available now. Visit 73 Durban Street, Lodge, Georgetown, or call 721-3195. Get the Dodson Water and Ice Dispenser today, exclusively at Imperial Trading.
Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. Citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Guava, pineapple, that give me a vibe. We don't want nothing less compared to the rest. Fruitopia the best. Punch any thirst when it comes to the test. Perfect thing for my lunch. Flavors pack a punch. Fruitopia, Fruitopia, it's the drink that's hype. It's citrus punch, fruit punch tastes nice. Fruitopia, the drink that rocks your lunchtime.
You enjoy playing Play 4. Now ask for the Multi-X option on Play 4 and multiply your winnings by up to 5 times with drawings Monday to Saturday. Your Multi-X bet amount is equal to your bet type made on Play 4. Bets start at $100 with 9 bet types. Play now at your nearest lottery agent. See Preston Posters for more details. Remember, a ticket today could make you rich today. Must be 18 years and older to play.
Kick off this summer in style with Pink and Bougie. Experience the Eldorado Pink and Bougie Soca Brunch Gala on June 21st at Ivory on the Park Rooftop, Brooklyn, New York. Tickets are $75 each and include an all-you-can-eat premium buffet, plus a live performance by Denise Belfort. Music by DJ Messi from Trinidad and Tobago, DJ Neville, DJ Energy, DJ Ronnie, and DJ Princess Chow. Get your tickets now from Eventbrite or Caribbean Bites Restaurant, 488 East 98th Street, Brooklyn. Vibing from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. on June 21st at the Eldorado Pink and Bougie Soca Brunch. Good food, great music, and unforgettable energy. Dress pink and bougie. This is where summer begins.
From the river to the
Interlude. One name stands above the rest. Shell, the world's #1 lubricant supplier for 19 years in a row. Trust the global leader to protect your engine. Protect your outboard with Shell Nautilus for rust-free performance. Dominate the heavy-duty grind with Shell Rimula R4X and its triple protection technology. And for a smoother, cleaner drive, trust a Shell Helix HX5 with active cleansing technology. Whatever the journey, demand the best. Shell lubricants are available at authorized dealers nationwide and from Massey Motors, the official macro distributors in Guyana. Shell, 19 years at #1, powering your every move.
Could you possibly rewind and come again?
Rewind! The ultimate old school experience is coming your way on Friday, April 17th, 2026. Get ready to take it all the way back. Rock Nation Entertainment presents a night of pure retro vibes at Retrieve Hardcore.
Gates open from 8 p.m. sharp.
Featuring live out of Jamaica, Tony Majoron, alongside a powerhouse DJ lineup, DJ Dental, Father Moi, DJ Fearless, DJ Waterdog, DJ Boombread, plus Bobby Kush and Selector Jerome. Old school hits, classic vibes, non-stop energy all night long. Grab your tickets now from Broad Money Auto Spears, that Storm Building. Extra online shopping on Celebrity Avenue. Soon taxi service through Pinhead Corner and Golden Taste Seafood and Bar at Fort Corner. And in Georgetown, Modern Jewelry on Hatfield Street.
Also enjoy VIP experience for just $10,000 and get free secure parking and bottle service.
Remember, early bird tickets cost $3,000
and you pay more at the gate.
Rewind, the ultimate old school experience. Don't you miss it.
Music just turns me on.
How does restorative justice work? Minor conflicts do not always need a courtroom. With restorative justice, there's another legal way. Here's how it works. Preparation. A trained facilitator meets with the harmed and the person responsible for that harm separately, making sure everyone is ready to speak. Dialogue. Both sides share their experiences of the conflict and what they need to move forward. Finally, agreement. Together, they decide on a fair, practical way to repair the harm caused. Visit the Restorative Justice Center, 341 East Street, South Cummingsburg, Georgetown, or call 226-1370 or 231-1264. When we speak about it, we repair, and then it's squared.
Kickstart your day or get a pick-me-up with coffee and pastries from Scoops at Royal Castle on Water Street downstairs Brassonics, the St. John Road at their Diamond Food Court outlet from 7:30 a.m. Monday to Friday. Choose from cappuccino, French vanilla, salted caramel, mocha, and hazelnut coffee. And get your fill of spicy beef patties, chicken patties, pepperoni pie, beef pie, and chicken curry pie. Coffee and pastry combos are $800 and $1,200. Any pastry is $460. Where else will you get a tasty deal like this? Only at Scoops at Royal Castle Water Street, the St. John Road, and Diamond Food Court.
Deck the halls with Bowser.
This is your time.
Yeah, but we didn't get all we needed last Christmas, and now we can.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Let's renovate our home and purchase appliances.
And plan a trip with the kids.
Or buy a new car.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza. Same day approvals. Apply in person or safely online. Plus a chance to win lots of prizes. This is your time to get what you need. Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Fuel it up and drive, Super 95 to the. Fuel it up and drive, Super 95 to the. Protect your fuel system, boy. High mileage and performance, boy.
Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive.
20 years of churches, chickens, you and us, and there is nothing missing. So many, many friends and strangers pass through our doors, and they always come back for more. Guyana, the love keeps growing, and we thankful for the support you are showing. We got so many locations and much more to come. It's gratitude and celebration. Can you feel the love? 20 years of churches, chickens, you and us, and there is nothing missing. So many, many friends and strangers pass through our doors, and they always come back for more. Feel the love, mama.
This Mother's Day, treat those special ladies to something extra special. Father Moe and Determined Family Enterprise presents RWB, Roses, Wine and Brunch. Join us on Sunday, May 10th at the BV Ground Tarmac, East Coast, Demerara. Gates open from 3 p.m. for an unforgettable afternoon of great food, fine wine, and amazing vibes. Enjoy entertainment by Super Ray, DJ Aquilo, Father Moe, Gully Ras, Big Papa, and Mikey Spice. Plus, over $600,000 in giveaways. Early bird admission just $4,000, or go elevated VIP for $12,000. RWB, Roses, Wine, and Brunch. Sunday, May 10th at the BV Ground Tarmac. Celebrate those special ladies the way they deserve. Compliments of Barefoot Wine, Hennessy, Heineken, Tropical Rhythm, E-Net, Always, Pro Graphics, Caviar Coley, 94.1 Boom FM, Moet, and Fireside Grill and Chill.
Ice the cocoa tea is the sugar, and together we are complete, darling.
Please drink responsibly.
Always on, always with you. Gomoseley Radio.
With Gomoseley Radio, you're always on.
Welcome back to a new day here in Gomoseley Radio. Gordon Mosley alongside Alana Bowes, and of course we've got Selecta Kush. And you know, twice a month, the second and fourth Tuesday, we're called to the sidebar. And we've got attorney Brendan Glassford joining us this morning. Of course, you know, he's got his website where you can go and get a lot of information, sidebargy.com. So you can check that website out. But this morning we're talking with Mr. Glassford about what we call in Guyana live home, common law, relationships. And so you might want to call a friend and tune in right now, because this could have an impact on your life and your business that you may not realize. Good morning, attorney. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, good morning, Gordon, Alana, and the rest of Guyana.
Great to have you here to dig in on this issue. Now, a lot of folks don't realize when you have those common law relationships, and it's for a period of time, I think it's over 5 years, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Yeah, it's considered almost considered a marriage, or seen similar to a marriage under the Marriage Act.
It does have limited rights, so you wouldn't be able to get alimony, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't seek divorce or maintenance, right? Those have to be separate applications, but the act does consider you, for the purposes of division of property, to be married, right? Once a single man and a single woman are living together for 5 years, there is a starting point with which your property commingle and can be divided.
So how does it work? Someone has to go to the court and say, listen, I've been living with this person for so many years. I want this. I believe I'm entitled to this. How does it work? Set the stage for us, for persons who may not realize that this is actually something.
Yeah, so, people get into relationships, and, what you're thinking about is, I might have a happy life. I want to have a relationship and children with these people, but I don't often think of the consequences of their actions. And what the law in Guyana allows is, if you are living together for more than 5 years, you are single at the time, right? You can divide property, or you can seek the court's application for a summary division. So the starting point, and this is important, it starts as a presumption, which is if you go to court and you go to court and you are together for 5 years, the starting point for if you are not working is 1/3 of the property acquired during the marriage. If you are working and you were together for 5 years, the starting point is half. Now, this is not to say that these presumptions can be shifted, but that's a very strong starting point for a spouse, right? To be married for 5 years and be entitled to half of the property of the marriage. So it really boils down to preparation, and there are many cases, as you know, in Guyana, land is something that is very divisive. People love it as soon as they hear land is fighting words in Guyana. There've been cases. One I was reading recently went up to the CCJ. I read it back before I came to court, and it is a very good example of how things work here. There's this married couple. They were married in 1998. They split up in 2007. So both of them lawyered up, and they're writing to each other back and forth. They actually came to an agreement in these letters. So they had the property valued. They decided, all right, you can get, I'm going to give you $262,000 as part of this matrimonial exit package. They were actually married. They weren't in a common law relationship. But the point still remains for common law relationships, right? Once you're married over 5 years, once you meet the 5-year mark, you're considered married for property division purposes. So they end up with this deal. Then all of a sudden, the wife reneges. She decides she doesn't want to pay that amount. They end up going to high court, court appeal. They end up at the CCJ. The wife tries to repudiate the agreement that they came to. The CCJ ends up upholding the agreement, saying that, even though they came to this agreement and the law requires something, the law requires this position. If they come to a consensual settlement by contract, the rules of contract apply and not the rules of the Married Persons Property Act, which is the operative law. So it's an object lesson for people to understand, right, what you're getting into before you get married and the law that applies and what the positions are, because you don't want to end up in a situation, and going to court can be very acrimonious, right? You have people become entrenched in their positions, and nobody wants to give an inch. So it's better, and what the CCJ decision really highlights is that you can come to an agreement before, and the law allows it, and that can sidestep some of the issues, right? It takes some of the jurisdiction away from the court in terms of, we have already decided. All you're doing is upholding, right, or looking at our consensual agreement and making a decision based on that.
In terms of the assets and the division of those assets or property, how does the court examine that? Do they look at what was acquired during the relationship, what may have been around before? How do they determine, specifically for those persons who may be in that live-home relationship, as we would call it, a common law relationship?
Yeah, so they look at what was acquired during the marriage, but if you develop on a property that you acquired before, right, and your partner helps you or facilitated, right, by paying for other things, looking after the kids, right, whatever the case may be, there have to be some contributions that are provable, right, and the court will look at that. But both sides, and I've done cases. I remember one where my client almost got held in contempt because the man, like I said, these things become very acrimonious, and the man just made a comment in court about if you ever hear about blow, right? And the court became very incensed by the comment. But in that case, this guy, he kept very good records of what he spent, right? And the woman was with him for 5 years. She was working, and she wanted to get half of the property. But we were able to get that presumption down to about a quarter. But the point is, you really do have to have good record keeping, and that's something we're not really known for in Guyana. We don't keep a record of what happened. We don't keep the receipts, right? We don't like to have anything on paper, right? People here still like to have handshake agreements.
And I Probably, what a lot of people think when they enter into these kinds of arrangements. The lack of informality, the lack of formality in a sense. Sorry, where there's nothing signed. There's nothing lodged with the court or anything like that, and so they think because it's this informal arrangement, that the breakup would be equally informal, but that's not the case.
No.
Should either party decide to take it further?
Yeah. Well, we usually see this with people who live outside Guyana. They ask for prenuptial agreements. They ask for antenuptial agreements. What the court decision in this matter, Ramsey Hall, has given rise to or allows is it recognizes, right, the fact that pre and antenuptial agreements can be upheld, or contracts between two consenting parties can be upheld. Of course, if you're in a common law relationship, this doesn't preclude you from entering into such an agreement. You don't have to be married to do so. But if you share property together, right, you can agree beforehand. It might not be called an antenuptial or prenuptial agreement, but a division agreement can be upheld once the parties are consenting.
Explain what those agreements are for persons who may not know.
Mm-hmm. So a prenuptial agreement is an agreement you get into before you get married, and it will deal with the in other countries, right? People get very detailed in prenuptial agreements. They deal with, sometimes how many kids you're gonna have, right? Where you're going on vacation, what's gonna happen with the assets. You agree beforehand, right? And you can even agree to preclude assets. So if a spouse is rich, right? One spouse can agree, I'm not gonna claim anything that you inherited, so it precludes assets, right? Same thing for the only difference between a pre and an antenuptial agreement is that the pre is gotten into before marriage. The antenuptial agreement can be entered into any time after marriage and before a divorce or a split up. Then you have division agreements, which they're not premised on a marriage, but they're premised on the acquisition or contribution towards the property, right? And those are things that you can get drafted, executed, right, before you get into these situations. And it's just like, think of it like insurance. We have to get insurance to go on the road, right? It should be the same. At least you should know before you enter into marriage what's possible.
But does it go both ways? Because I know that's a concern. A lot of times when we hear about persons going to the court, whether in a common law relationship or a marriage, you're always hearing most times about the woman going after the assets of the husband or the male partner. What happens the other way around? If she earns more or she's got property too, can he also make a claim to what she's got?
Yes. So with contracts, so the position of the law changed recently. There was a case in 2024, an application by a man for alimony. He was married. They were able, the judgment was really that it was discriminatory for a man not to be able to claim for the same things that a woman was able to claim for, and it wasn't constitutionally permissible. So after that, within 6 months of that case, the Matrimonial Causes Act, which deals with divorces, was changed to allow men to apply for the same thing. So they changed the word. So everything in the act related to wives before, now it relates to spouses. Right? So that change in language. But again, a good way to sidestep having to deal with the court deciding the matter is to enter into an agreement beforehand. And now this is a really big cultural shift because, we Guyanese, I think people in general are not accustomed to thinking about things in that kind of transactional nature, right? But the consequences of not at least giving it some thought or not at least broaching the subject, right, could be quite painful 10 years down the line. And as Gordon mentioned, there's a business context to this, which is that, you work 10, 15, 20 years, whatever the case may be. You build a fortune or an empire, and then because of a personal decision, it's gone, right? And, you have to deal not only with the stress of finances, you also have to deal with the stress of going to court, having other people make decisions for you. And when you go to court, I don't think people appreciate those judges are just like the rest of us. They have their own biases. They have their own thing. They manage them, but you know, you roll the dice, or you roll is. There's no way to predict the outcome. It's much better to come to an agreement earlier, right, in better times, than have to deal with it in bad times.
What about appealing? Does the act cover appeals? Like if the judge hands down that decision and says, okay, based on you gotta pay, as you said in that case, $200 and something thousand, or in another case, $25 million. Could that person who the ruling is against say, listen, this is too much, I need an appeal? Could they do that? Is that covered?
Of course. So this is, and that's why I highlighted the case from the CCJ. In any case, the judicial system is premised on fallbacks or contingencies, which is that they assume that it is possible for a court at any level to be incorrect, right? And that's why you go up the hierarchy of the court. So if the High Court makes a decision that you do not agree with, you are allowed to appeal to the full court or court of appeal, depending on what type of matter it is. If the Court of Appeal doesn't make a decision that you agree with, you can then appeal to the CCJ. The CCJ is the final call, but you do have 3 attempts to prove to judicial officials that your case is just. You should get the relief that you seek. Right?
And so that's an area they can go, as you mentioned, all the way. Does that cover, though, common law relationships, too?
It does.
It does?
Yeah,
okay.
So once the law allows it or a contract allows it, these are disputes that any court can hear, right? So if you're going as a common law partner to the CCJ, the CCJ is going to look at what the law says about it, and once you meet the criteria, which is you're a single man or a single woman, you're together for 5 years, then you can approach the court saying that, you know, I went to the High Court for division of property. I don't agree with what they said here. Same thing with the Court of Appeal, right? Once you meet the legal criteria, you can appeal forward, or if there's a contract to be enforced, you keep going until you've reached the end of the road.
But I realize you don't hear a lot of persons moving on to those levels when it comes to divorce and even the common law relationships. To me, like, you know, maybe just me, but most times when you hear the High Court hand down a decision, they decide, okay, I'm going to give you this, give you that. You have so many years to deal with that, and that's it. I've not heard in many cases of persons taking it all the way.
Well, so there are several reasons for that. The determination that is required, all right? At the High Court, the fees they're set out. The Court of Appeal has its fees, right? But you have to, say you lose at High Court, you might have to pay costs. You then have to get a lawyer to take it to Court of Appeal. If you lose a Court of Appeal, you might then have to pay costs. And then you have to pay to go to the CCJ. So there are financial realities why people don't take it all the way, right? There's also the person who takes it to the CCJ has to be extremely determined to do so, right? In a financial position to do so. You also have to have a lawyer that's going to take it, because sometimes, you know, the discussion between the lawyer and the client is that, you know, I don't think you can go all the way. So those are things that are always part of the discussion in going to a higher court where appeals are concerned.
Yeah, I realize, though, we got some persons raising issues about this online, because a lot of them are now understanding that even in those common law live-home relationships, when things, you know, go south, that somebody could still make a claim. And so I don't know if there's a need for more education on this, so people can understand what they're getting into. That's when you say, you know, you could move in, you know, you could move up with half.
It's even deeper than that. And what people don't realize is that even if you don't make provision for a person in your lifetime, right? If a person's been living with you, you don't make a will, you're not a wife, right? Because the Married Persons Property Act really makes an exception. There's still marriage as per the Marriage Act. If you die and you don't leave a will for your live-home partner could go make an application on another piece of legislation called the Family Dependence Provision Act, right? And say they've been living with you and they're entitled to a portion of your estate. So it follows you into debt.
Wondering if someone reaching out and asking if assets gained after marriage, if if those are not in the person's name, whether they've put it in someone else's name or a company's name, if those assets are can be split in a sense, or are those exempt?
So company, it depends, right? That's where it gets really technical, right? Because companies have separate legal existence. There's no clear-cut answer to that. You would have to be able to prove that it's a scheme to deprive you or some sort of fraudulent scheme that has these assets there. It would be very difficult. If it is in somebody else's name, again, it'll be very difficult, if at all possible. It's much easier, of course, if it is in your name or the partner's name.
What happens, attorney, if someone after the court makes a decision, then they discover boo or bay, ex-bay or boo, they had this property, hidden. And so they realize that they own 2 plots of land on the East Coast, they own a vehicle in Linden, or they own something else that they were not aware of. Could they then approach the court again to say, listen, I just found out they got more than we thought, than we knew, and I now need this to be reassessed? Is that something that could be done? And is there a time frame, like a limit?
So the limit in these types of applications is usually 3 years as per the statute. There was a recent case which allows a bit of flexibility on that 3-year limit for Married Persons Property Act. So this is why preparation is also important, and making sure that before you decide to take this course of action, you do the research, you go and check and see what deeds are in the person's name, what assets are in the person's name. It only makes sense to do this type of thing. I would have to check the legislation, but I don't think it bars another claim. Obviously, the party on the other side would raise an issue, right, that this matter has already been decided, right? Whether they will be successful in that is a matter for court to decide. So it's really the only person who can give that answer, or if this is tested, right, before the courts. But I think it is worth testing to see. If one application is brought, you get a division, but then you later learn, and these facts would not have to been available when you brought the initial application. Otherwise, you are wasting the court's time, and that's why research and preparation is also important. I've always found it strange that we don't have like private detective agencies, because in other countries, that's where the wife got the photos of the husband cheating. She know where all the money is, right, or vice versa. And I don't know, other than rifling through the other person's effects, you could find out some of these things. Right?
There's also another issue I wanted to raise, because I've seen this, and lawyers, some attorneys, no offense, are notorious for moving on but not divorcing. They break up with the wife, they move on, then they meet somebody new, and they still have not dissolved the marriage. In cases like that, what happens to those assets with the new partner who wasn't responsible for the breakup or anything, but they came into the relationship, and the person may still have been married to somebody they've not been with for 10, 15, 20 years?
Well, that is a very strategic move on the man's part or the woman's part, whoever's doing it, because the Married Person Property Act specifically says to be in a common law relationship and make an application has to be a single man and a single woman, right? It can't be somebody who is already entangled. So if you're not divorced but separated and living with somebody else, the person,
by the law's definition, you're not single.
Yeah.
By the law's definition.
So you're not. The one person, you're not.
Well, I suppose that's why people pressure other people when you're leaving your wife, when you're leaving your husband. right? Because they might not want to get married to you, but they want to ensure you're single.
Right. In the
So
legal
they can
sense.
get, because no, so many instances, and I've seen cases where persons, even when they're one person, as I need to say, somebody puts in for you, some relative, and so you're moving to the U.S. Then you see them rushing to get a divorce done, because you then realize, old John that you left 25, 30 years ago, you never filed that divorce. You never signed that divorce document. And so technically you're still married. The law sees you as still married.
Yes.
So even with the immigration matters, they can
Right.
benefit.
Right. And I think that goes back, circling back to what you mentioned earlier, Gordon, about, just a general lack of information where persons don't realize, the impact of certain things, even as informal as they may seem. And of course, the need to protect yourself. And I always feel like it might be a little bit of a red flag if you bring up these conversations and the person gets defensive or it becomes an uncomfortable one to have.
Yeah, well, that's where there are difficult things to broach. It's easier to broach before a marriage,
Like you said.
right? But something has to happen, or something has to change the status quo for these things to be talked about. Because, I can't see circumstances, right, in our culture that allow for an easy discussion of matters like these.
Right. And there's so many impacts, not just the business,
Yeah.
but also, you had mentioned too, the medical aspect of things. You may know what you've been living with this man for how many years, or this woman for so many years, and they've always expressed their last wishes to you, or, if they're ever in a situation or a scenario. But then when God forbid it happens, you're not in you don't have the legal right to do it.
Yeah. So there is no legislation which deals with medical decision making again. And between husband and wife, sometimes even close family members, children and parents, you got 3 children, or you got a wife and a sweet woman, and who can make the decision? The hospital doesn't know. I always advocate for people to put that decision into writing, have it notarized, so at least in the document it would state who you want to make your wishes, how to contact them, and any specific instructions you have for your wishes. So that way, because I could think of an example where husband wants to be cremated, wife doesn't want him to be cremated, right? Those are things that should really be in your will, right? But you should have discussions before something happens to you about, do you want to be on life support? Do you want a DNR, do not assisted, right? So those are things that have to be made beforehand. People have to start thinking more seriously about these things, because they affect and they can cause, those are things, situation in the hospital can cause a great deal of acrimony between siblings and family members about what to do. So it's better you decide and let them deal with the consequences. At least they can't blame each other. They say, well, the man or the woman make the decision.
We know other Guyanese that just don't like talking about death.
Yeah.
And they want to talk about the will at all.
No, some people believe if they make a will, they can die.
They look around and they say, fight for it.
Yeah.
But it's important to note, pay attention to that Marriage Act. And I think it's an eye-opening for so many persons this morning, because a lot of people don't know, especially a lot of young people, because you see a lot of young people, they get a child together, they decide to move in together, they're not married, but then down the road something goes wrong. And, as you said, if the person is not working, they're entitled to 1/3. If they're working right away, it's half.
Well, yeah. That's a presumption. If you can produce evidence that shows that's not true, or if the person can produce evidence to show I'm entitled to a greater portion, right, that can be changed. But then you still have to go to court and deal with the
roll of a
court.
dice.
Yeah.
Good information. Sidebar. What's on Sidebar this week? SidebarGY.com. I know you were always digging into issues, and on your TikTok page you discuss many of them that people might have an interest in, and now you got a website, SidebarGY.com.
Yeah, so this week I'm looking at so recently the former chancellor ended up taking early retirement. She decided against early retirement and ended up working in the Turks and Caicos Island as Chief Justice.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the time frame for that. and what it says about judicial appointments in Ghana. Judicial appointments affect people's personal rights and businesses because less judges to hear cases creates backlogs, less magistrates, same thing. So I'm looking at the time frame and how we can increase our effectiveness in judicial appointments. I've always found that there's a delay. The second thing we'll be looking at is the court vacation period. So from last year, from July until the end of August, the court takes a vacation period. Only urgent matters are heard during that period. So if you have litigation to file, you really do need to do it before then, because the dates are gonna, if you file anything, nothing prohibits you from filing. But if you file something during that period, the dates will be later in the year, probably closer to the end of the year. So if you have litigation to file, you should probably consider doing it before that period. What else? With all these digital things that I see, there's supposed to be a license registry, and there are a lot of registries, but digital registries for Digital Ghana, but we haven't put some important things in place. So in an interconnected network, you're supposed to have access control, who can access what information, and classification of information, right? We have an Open Data Act which talks about public information, but we still don't have classifications of information. So secret, top secret, internal, public, and
who
those are
knows
things that have to be put in place, and access control, because with all these interconnected systems, you don't want people to be able to rifle through the public's personal business. So those are some things we'll be covering, or those will be released tomorrow on sidebargy.com. And of course, we have new TikTok content.
All right, check out sidebargy.com for more details from attorney Brendan Glassford. Of course, this morning we had a good discussion on this since you got Alana scratching her head.
That's Alana. Alana lives alone.
And you keeping it that way?
I feel like after everything I heard today, it's going to stay that way unless you're willing to sign a little prenup.
The nup. Thanks a lot, attorney Brendan Glassford, for being here with us this morning. Check out his TikTok page. Also, check out his website, sidebargy.com, for more information on this topic and so many other topics across there.
I'm on Instagram as well now, and I'll be migrating to Facebook soon.
You don't look happy about it, by the way. I just want to let you know, you do not look happy about migrating to Facebook.
Yeah. Facebook is a turbulent place in Ghana.
TikTok is more fun.
Oh yeah, well I found my experience on TikTok to be better, right? People engage a lot, and they give some good comments. I've always found Facebook to be a much more toxic.
Yeah.
The road police and the road doctors,
and the road lawyers.
They've got some advice to share. Thanks for being here with us this morning, and we're going to see you the week after next.
Yes, thanks a lot for having me.
No problem. Have a good one today.
You too.
It is just about 8:47 all across Guyana. Of course, you're locked in here to Gomoseley Radio.
How does restorative justice work? Minor conflicts do not always need a courtroom. With restorative justice, there's another legal way. Here's how it works. Preparation. A trained facilitator meets with the harmed and the person responsible for that harm separately, making sure everyone is ready to speak. Dialogue. Both sides share their experiences of the conflict and what they need to move forward. Finally, agreement. Together, they decide on a fair, practical way to repair the harm caused. Visit the Restorative Justice Center, 341 East Street, South Cummingsburg, Georgetown, or call 226-1370 or 231-1264. When we speak about it, we repair, and then it's squared.
Kickstart your day or get a pick-me-up with coffee and pastries from Scoops at Royal Castle on Water Street downstairs Brassonics, St. John Road at their Diamond Food Court outlet. From 7:30 a.m. Monday to Friday, choose from cappuccino, French vanilla, salted caramel, mocha, and hazelnut coffee. And get your fill of spicy beef patties, chicken patties, pepperoni pie, beef pie, and chicken curry pie. Coffee and pastry combos are $800 and $1,200. Any pastry is $460. Where else will you get a tasty deal like this? Only at Scoops at Royal Castle Water Street, St. John Road, and Diamond Food Court.
Linden Town Week 2026 has just gotten bigger. Join Gomoseley Entertainment on Thursday the 30th of April at the Retrieve Hardcourt for Big Woman Still Gotcha Things, the official Linden Town Week Big People Party. For the first time in Linden, live on stage, the Queen of Soca, Alison Hines.
When I start to whine, I have no control. The carnival fever is in me soul.
Plus 3 one-man bands and the one-woman band. The next day is a holiday. We're partying all night with Alison Hines at the Linden Town Week Big People Party. Big Woman Still Gotcha Things. Thursday the 30th of April at the Retrieve Hardcourt in Linden. Advance tickets are $5,000. Get your tickets at World Access Top-Up Shop on Republic Avenue, Mackenzie. Barnes Taxi in Mackenzie. Shemaine's Bar in the Mackenzie Market. R&T Clothing World in the Mackenzie Market. Shabba Hardware at 1 Mile Wisma. And Gomoseley Radio on Church Street in Georgetown. The Linden Town Week Big People Party 2026 with Alison Hines. Thursday, April 30th at the Retrieve Hardcourt in Linden. Compliments of Banks Beer, XM Rums, GT Beer, drink responsibly. One Communications, Church's Chicken, Sheriff Security, 592 Tees, Star Party Rentals, Fireside Grill, and Gomoseley Radio.
Right now in Guyana, the future is being built and it starts in the classroom. ExxonMobil Guyana is investing $100 million over the next 10 years to expand STEM education, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, giving more young Guyanese the tools to succeed in a rapidly growing economy. With the establishment of the first National STEM Center at the University of Guyana, the $100 million initiative is expected to enhance the nation's education system. The impact is clear. Modern classrooms, empowered educators, and a generation of problem solvers ready to lead Guyana forward. Since oil production started offshore, oil and gas companies have been investing in the long-term development of Guyana. To learn more about how the energy sector is helping build Guyana's future, visit www.oilnow.gy for updates.
Deck the halls with Bowser.
This is your time.
Yeah, but we didn't get all we needed last Christmas, and now we can.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Let's renovate our home and purchase appliances.
And plan a trip with the kids.
Or buy a new car.
Republic Bank Cash Bonanza. Same day approvals. Apply in person or safely online. Plus a chance to win lots of prizes. This is your time to get what you need. Republic Bank Cash Bonanza.
Fuel it up and drive, super 95. Tune up, fuel it up and drive, super 95. Tune up. Protect your fuel system, boy. High mileage and performance, boy.
Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline gives you more reasons to drive and is available at 56 service stations nationwide. For affordable price, high performance, and high mileage, choose Guy Oil's Super 95 gasoline.
Fuel it up and drive.
20 years of churches, chickens, you and us, and there is nothing missing. So many friends and strangers pass through our doors, and they always come back for more. Feel the love. Guyana, the love keeps growing, and we're thankful for the support you are showing. We got so many locations and much more to come. It's gratitude and celebration. Can you feel the love? 20 years of churches, chickens, you and us, and there is nothing missing. So many friends and strangers pass through our doors, and they always come back for more. Feel the love. Mama.
This Mother's Day, treat those special ladies to something extra special. Father Moe and Determined Family Enterprise presents RWB, Roses, Wine and Brunch. Join us on Sunday, May 10th at the BV Ground Tarmac, East Coast, Demerara. Gates open from 3 p.m. for an unforgettable afternoon of great food, fine wine, and amazing vibes. Enjoy entertainment by Super Ray. DJ Aquilo, Father Moe, Gully Ras, Big Papa, and Mikey Spice. Plus, over $600,000 in giveaways. Early bird admission just $4,000, or go elevated VIP for $12,000. RWB, Roses Wine and Brunch. Sunday, May 10th at the BV Ground Tarmac. Celebrate those special ladies the way they deserve. Compliments of Barefoot Wine, Hennessy, Heineken, Tropical Rhythm, ENET, Always, Pro Graphics, Caviar Coley, 94.1 Boom FM, Moet, and Fireside Grill and Chill.
Ice the cocoa tea is the sugar, and together we are complete, darling.
Please drink responsibly.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Early morning me asleep and she a bother me. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Girl want Agani, the hardy mo Agani. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Girl a call me daddy but no me ya know your daddy. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. She want Agani, Agani, Agani. She want Agani. So you know me wallet and me wallet with that karate. Thump up like kung fu karate. She send me be a picture full me gallery. Don't worry about money, girl. Google me salary. Love, me a coolie a Apache. Tika taka 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 takati. Love girl we high pass push and kakati. Girl take a. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Early morning me asleep and she a bother me. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Girl want Agani, the hardy mo Agani. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Girl a call me daddy but no me ya know your daddy. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. She want Agani, Agani, Agani. She want Agani. So you know me wallet and me. Tip on your toe, tip it in a tip Janik. Nah give you 2 round, me I just want it. When me put up on it, belly shift up, make you on your next with your boyfriend. Nah give you man it. Call him a joke or you call him a comic. Fill up the bill, me make your body bend up acrobatic. Full burst, automatic. Oh she want Agani, oh she want Agani. Early morning, me asleep and she a bother me. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Y'all want Agani, the hardy mo Agani. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. Y'all a call me daddy but no me ya know your daddy. She want Agani, oh she want Agani. She want Agani, Agani, Agani. She want Agani. She want Agani.
Wine girl bend, right girl then. Over now end. Hey, one thing more than fi understood. When girl good, top tier she the wine. When girl good, cute face, shape, clothes, girl nice. Wine girl bend, right girl then. Over now end. Hey, one thing more than fi understood. When girl good, top tier she the wine. When girl good, cute face, shape, clothes, girl nice. Now cup and she drink it mixed with liquor and ice. You ready for king sitting fat in front of me? She give me with a winnie. Oh, you're independent, me I say that come to this, come to that. You don't know when you're small.
This is Gomoseley Radio, the sound of now.
bon avion, n'a vous passé par arrêter. Il était belle comme arc-en-ciel, mais bon, pour les pas de fête pour moi. Allez, quittang, allez, quittang, allez, quittang, allez, quittang, allez, quittang, allez, quittang, allez, quittang,
This is Go Moseley Radio.
SS Green King Laundromat, your one-stop solution for fast, fresh, and reliable laundry care. They specialize in wash and dry, press and fold, and commercial laundry services designed to save you time and effort. Their machines are sanitized after every wash, helping kill everyday germs and giving you peace of mind with every load. Need convenience? Take advantage of their pickup and drop-off services. They handle everything so you don't have to, whether it's everyday clothing or business loads. They deliver quality you can trust. Visit them at 1539 Covent Garden, East Bank, Demerara, or call them on 650-0565 today. SS Green King Laundromat, freshness made easy. Remember, they love the job you hate. And are you tired of unreliable internet connectivity and you're looking for a better broadband solution? Then call OneSat today. They specialize in Starlink and geosatellite connectivity solutions, delivering fast, reliable internet across all regions of Guyana. They also offer professional installation and ongoing technical support no matter where you are in Guyana. Stay connected wherever you are. Call them on 225-8555, WhatsApp them on 706-2669, or email them info@onesat.co.gy. You can also check out their website, onesat.co.gy. That's WANSAT.co.gy.
Good information there. Time for us to pack up and leave you, though, right here on Go Moseley Radio. Had a good morning with you. Hope you enjoyed your time with us this morning. So on behalf of Alana Bowes and on behalf of Kush, Selector Kush, my name is Gordon Moseley, wishing you a very, very good day today. And let's meet right back here tomorrow morning, 6 to 9 on Go Moseley Radio. Catch you tomorrow.